Okay, let's get in here today. Get a charge on my glasses. We're gonna go. Good morning, Grand Rising. First and foremost, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good, man. First and foremost, we're gonna get a reading. I'm gonna go over some of the readings from yesterday. Y'all know I be tired sometimes, man. Like after I finish everything I do, I also took a break, y'all. So we're gonna knock out those right there. We're gonna go live on Instagram. Today is the full moon, Moon Day. Happy Moon Day. So we got some things planned for that. Yeah, you guys are gonna be able to get on the list. All you have to do is drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. We'll add you guys onto our list. Now we're gonna go look into your love, your money, your spirit message, your health. 4 card pulls. We will be advertising today, okay? So as we do your advertising, man, don't get mad, okay? Yeah, I know that I have to go through that. Y'all be like, I hate commercial breaks. I want to get to it, but you know, for the people who come to me and get my spells, you know, I'm their only hope, and I change people's lives, so I gotta do it. You know, we gotta see who we can help, we gotta see who we can change, who we can bring love for, and who we can help let go, who needs to let go. You know what I mean? So we gotta do it. Last but not least, so when I do your health reading, I am not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I am in no form have any credentials medical wise, okay? This is for entertainment purposes and entertainment purposes only. Every reading I do health on is only for entertainment purposes, okay? Let's get that all the way off the way. If you have something wrong with you, go to a doctor, okay? You know, real shit, all right? Y'all ain't suing me, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and let me slide over here real quick. Let's go ahead and highlights. Okay. I finally found a barber, you guys. Y'all don't make fun of my hair today. I gotta get a fade and shit. I'm out here in Spain. I didn't bring my clippers, and I don't know any barbers out here, so I finally found a barber. So I got an appointment at 6 o'clock to go get faded up. We got first coming up is Knock, the Leo. What's up, Jay? How you doing, baby? So we got the first one on the list is Knock. You want to look at them, the Leo, and see what we got for them coming up now. What we got for Knock in the realms of love, money, health, and spirit message. Okay, Knock, so when I look at your realms of love, you do have the Star card popping up for you, okay? Star card. So I definitely feel like when it comes to this energy, you're doing something right. You know, you're pouring something into this reality, into this realm, but at the same exact time, you're also taking care of yourself. What does that look like? That looks like self-love, going to the gym, making sure that you only put up with certain things that are good for yourself, but at the same exact time, posting things to people that can inspire somebody else or can help somebody else in their life. You know, so you're pouring in yourself, but you're also pouring into the world. You know, and I feel like that this is drawing attention to you. You're being seen at this time, and there are people who are interested in you. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be an Aquarius popping up for you. We also have in your realms of finance, elevation coming in for you, family. So you have the King of Nothing. You have the Emperor popping up for you at this time. So I definitely feel like with this Emperor energy, it's saying that there is elevation coming in for you. So you might find that you get a raise, you know, you get a promotion, or you get a better job where you have more responsibility, but you're in a higher position. You know, that Emperor is a great card to have in your realms of finance, for sure. Because, you know, your position goes up means that your money goes up. When I look up into your realms of your health, it looks like you can be dealing with something that you've dealt with for a while. Especially with this 10 of Wands popping up for you, but I feel like that this coming to a close. So it doesn't look like anything serious. It could be like something like your weight. You've dealt with maybe weight issues for a while, and now it's coming to an end because you're taking action towards it. You know, simple things like that. I don't see anything serious in the realms of health. I feel like that you are knocking it out, and things are going to be changing for you in the realms of health. Overall, spirit message, you got the Hermit popping up for you at this time. I do feel like with this Hermit energy popping up for you, it's about really looking within yourself at this time. You know, it also could be saying to you that you've done a lot already. Like, you've studied a lot, you've learned a lot, you put in the energy, you put in the effort, and because you've done so much, you know, it's like now it's time for you to put it into action. You know what I mean? The Hermit went to the top of the mountain to go do soul searching and search his soul and everything. And then now that he's gained enlightenment, which is the lamp on this thing, he's gained enlightenment, he has to take that knowledge back down into the town. You can't stay on the mountain forever. So I feel like you kind of need to get back into motion at this time and take everything you've learned and implement it into your life. All right, you should probably already doing like with that star card that popped up earlier for you. All right, now let's see if we're going to add some people on the list. If you guys want to get on the list, all you have to do is drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. I'll add you guys onto our list. And remember, when you guys get on our list, you're guaranteed to get a reading. These are people I'm doing right here are from yesterday. It don't matter if you are in the live, if you guys have to leave out for work or whatever you're doing, your message is coming for you. I'm going to give you your message, okay? So you can always chime back in on here on YouTube, on Facebook, on Kick, on Twitch, whatever platform you're watching on. You guys can always chime back in and watch the live again, okay? So we got Eternal, the Libra, popping up over here. Let's put you on the list. Let's get Kristen Dior. What's up? I'm gonna call you KD. What's up, KD? Cancer. Let's see now. All right, anybody else going once? Are we at anybody else going twice? All right, let's go ahead and go into the next one we got, which is going to be Kai, the Gemini. Kai, the Gemini. It's your turn, baby. We're going to go ahead and dive into your love. We're going to look into your money. We're going to look into your spirit message. We're going to look to your health. We're going to see what is all in the cards for you today. Bow, 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 and bow. Okay, so now in your realms of love, you do have the Four of Swords popping up for you at this time. I do feel like with this Four of Swords energy, it's saying that, you know, you kind of need to search yourself and see if this is really what you want. You know, whether you're single or in a relationship, I feel like you need to really gain clarity on whether or not, is this what I really want? You know, can I see myself doing this for the rest of my life? You know what I mean? I feel like you kind of got to ask yourself these type of questions so that way you can move forward accordingly. You know what I mean? You really got to think about it, because if, let's say you're living single and you're 30 years old, you know, hey, check this out. You're 20 years away from 50, okay? And I don't know if you know, but for women, the older you get, the harder it is for you to find love, okay? So, you know, you better act right while you can, you know? So you got to ask yourself, if you feel good of being single and by yourself and not having to have nobody, then more power to you. Keep living a single life, you know what I'm saying? But if you're like, no, I want love and I want a relationship and I want to be with somebody, I don't want to die alone and all this other stuff, you're a Gemini. I know that's how you guys be talking. Yeah. But if you want somebody like that, if you want love, then it's like you got to do the things to actually gain love, you know? So I feel like you need to really think things through of what you want and ask yourself, honestly, are you doing the things to get it? When I look over into your realms of money, you have the Knight of Swords popping up at this time. All right, don't go back to something that like scamming. You know what I mean? Don't go back to doing something that you used to do negatively for money that you used to do back in the day, and now you feel like, okay, things aren't working for me right now. I'm gonna go back to what I used to do. You know, it reminds me of like when the money ain't come through, or you lose a check. Well, I'm about to start selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. Don't go back towards selling drugs. Don't go back towards dancing. Don't go backwards, Gemini. You know what I mean? Towards your old ways of doing things, just because you're not seeing things move exactly yet. I feel like you need to stay very focused, Kai, at this time on the new life that you're manifesting, on the new things you're doing to pull in the new for you, okay? I definitely don't feel like you should go backwards at this time, because I feel like you're going to regret it if you do. Overall, in your health, I feel like there are things that you need to take action on. If you're feeling like there's something wrong at this time, you need to actually take action towards it. And, you know, it doesn't have to be that something's wrong with you. It can also be that ultimately you feel like you could do more. You know, you're like, man, I've been lazy, I've gained some weight, I haven't been doing my squats or whatever. You feel like you can do more, then you need to actually take action towards it at this time. Take action in realms of health. I feel like things will work out for you. When I look into your realms of overall spirit message, I feel like there's some type of gift for you. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like there's some type of gift coming up for you at this time, for you to be on the lookout for, with this Six of Cups energy. So this could be like somebody wanting to gift you something, maybe somebody giving you an opportunity, or even the universe bringing something in for you at this time. It can also be some type of love offer coming in for you, somebody wanting to bring you a love offer, wanting to take you on a date, wanting to invite you out, like type energy as well popping up for you at this time, baby. All right, go ahead and let them know that person's free in the comments down below when you see your reading. What's up, Annie? How you doing, baby? If you want to get on the list, make sure you drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. We got Pamela, the Aries, popping up at this time. Let's see what we got for Pamela, the Aries. All right, Pamela, we're gonna look into your we're gonna look into your love. We're gonna look into your money. We're gonna look into your health. We're gonna look into your spirit message. You know, what the universe wants you to know at this time. When I look to your realms of love, you do have the devil popping up for you at this time. So you could be in a, dealing with a toxic situation, or dealing with a lustful person, or, you know, dealing with some type of substances that was involved in a relationship that causes problems. You know, and I really feel like when it comes to this energy right here, avoid the toxicness, you know, and the way you can avoid toxicness is by setting law, okay? And actually following law. So like, for instance, let's say that your toxic energy is arguing. Refuse to argue. It takes two people to argue, so just refuse to argue. You know what I mean? Or leave. You know, let's say your toxic stuff happens when you guys drink together. Don't drink. Put the weed out. Put the liquor out. Pick up some weed. You know what I mean? Or leave. You know what I mean? But don't stay in a toxic energy. If you feel like you really love a person, I don't want to leave this person, then better your relationship. Actually go to the counseling, actually set laws, you know. But right now, you have this devil energy popping up here that can be changed if you put forth the energy to change it. What's up, Donella? I'm going to put you on the list, okay? The Scorpio. Donella says she is a Scorpio. Donella. All right, baby, I got you on my list. Okay, so now, like I was saying for you, Pamela, in your realms of finance, you have the Eight of Swords, so you can be fearful at this time, not making the best moves that you could actually make because you're overly in your head, you're overthinking things at this time, you're not taking action towards the things that could be done. I really feel like you need to actually take action towards things that can be done for yourself. And not be afraid, you know, not be in this energy of fear and doubt of self or whatnot, but actually say, I can do this. I can make money like this. Whatever I think I can do through making money, I can actually do. You know, I sell my obsessive spells for $5,000 a pop, you know what I mean? And I run this business and I travel the world doing my business, you know, and to the average mind, they would say, that sounds so fucking crazy. How are you able to do that? But it's because I decided I was going to do it. when I make my mind up to something, I do it. I don't second guess myself. I don't doubt myself. I don't think oh, this can't happen. No, I'm gonna do it. Before I got my first $300,000 client, I manifested that for a year, a little over a year actually. I would kept on just pushing, kept on talking about it, kept on speaking on it, kept on telling people about it, until finally it came. Finally it came to me. You know, and it's like the same way with you. If you want something, you can have it, but if you're fearful and you don't even try, you're never going to even get close to it, you know? So don't be afraid in your realms of fear, of finance, but be courageous in the realms of finance and take chances. You know, fate favors the bold. Now I'm going to look over into your realms of health. You do have the Hangman here, so you could be dealing with something in your life, you know, like an odor or a smell or things like this could be happening for you at this time. It could be something going on with your head or something like that, like a bad headache, or migraines that happen to you. And you know, I feel like that these type of things that's going on at this time is because you haven't gained knowledge on something. It's almost like you're doing something that's fucking something else up in your body. Once you gain the knowledge of what to do for it, it's like everything will change. It might even be as simple as you need to take these pills or take a little bit of medicine or whatnot, and it'll fix everything for you. But until you gain the knowledge of what needs to be done and you stop just allowing things to happen, you're going to be feeling this way or whatnot. Okay. So make sure that you are getting checkups, things like that at this time. Now, overall spirit message, you know, you do have this psychic energy. You are this high priestess, and you can definitely tap into this by practicing, okay? Practicing. You know, and here's what that looks like. Every day, I'm on live doing tarot card readings. So, you know, if I'm out in public and somebody just randomly Barack Obama pops up and he says, "Strong the Shaman. Right now, I need a tarot card reading, and your country depends on it. So I need it to be correct and make it happen." You know, I'm going to be like, "Oh shit, Barack Obama, oh cool, let me just go ahead and through the day. It says this, and this. You know, man, how did you know that? America is safe." You know, it's going to be in that type of energy because I'm always doing it. I can tap into the psychic energy without even having my cards. You know what I mean? I can hear people's thoughts and the things that they're saying. I can see these type of things. And how this happens is because I practice every single day. Whether people are watching me or whether people are not, I'm going to keep on going and practicing every single day. That's why I'm able to make the big bucks doing what I do. So it's like if you're wanting to have success like that, if you're wanting to be able to use your psychic giftings for money or as a career, you're going to have to start really practicing and trusting that you have the ability, and then just putting in the dedication and the time. I feel like that you have the power to do things that is very hard for other people. It comes very naturally for you. You know what I mean? So utilize that energy at this time, Pamela. That's what I'm going to for you today in your message, baby. Leave another rich in the comments down below. Let me see our playlist.
You give me 10 minutes, and I'm gonna show you.
You give me 10 minutes, I'll give you none. Okay, let's switch over to our jazz. All right. Now, coming up next, we got Kate the Scorpio. Kate the Scorpio. It's your turn, baby. Let's go ahead and dive into it for Kate the Scorpio. We're going to look into your love, your money, and your spirit message. See what we got going on for you. The sun is always bright. I'm in Spain. I'm in Spain right now. So, yeah, the sun is like, it's shining. It makes you put your zodiac sign at the bottom of the day if you want to get on the list. So, let's see what we got for Kate. Shit, the sun is always shining. Hey, man, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm able to go to the gym, get up, meditate, do everything I want to do, and then hop on live at like, it's like 1:30 right now for me, and then hop on live. And everybody's just now waking up. It works for me because getting up at 5 a.m., I'm not good at it. All right, so now, Kate, let's go ahead and dive into it for you. Donella, when I call your name, it's your turn. If I didn't call your name, it's not your turn, okay? But don't worry, you know, this is recorded live, so if whether you're in here or you're not in here, your reading will be done, guaranteed, okay? All right, so now, like I was saying for Kate, when I look over into your realms of love, you have the Six of Wands popping up for you at this time. So when it comes towards love, I feel like that you're making the right moves or you're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? And what you're doing. I feel like that things are going to be flowing for you at this time. You know what I mean? So I feel like that you need to watch out for like other people in the background that might be saying like negative things or people who are low-key jealous of you or whatnot. Watch out for those type of people because they'll try and sabotage your relationship. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I saw him with this person, or I saw this with that, or I want to talk to that type of person. You know what I mean? Like those type of people who try and sabotage. You know, a guy walks up to you and tells you that, you know, trying to block that or whatnot. Like people who want to sabotage you. You know what I mean? I would watch out for those type of individuals at this time. Oh, what happened to my camera? Hold on, YouTube. Back. I don't know what that was, guys. All right, but you guys should see me well now. Okay, now like I was saying, so you know, watching for those type of people. You know, just keep going the way you're going. I feel like it's good for you. If you're looking for love, it's definitely going to be a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. In your realms of money and career, you have the Page of Swords. So I feel like that you don't need to be in a rush towards anything at this time. Take your time. Don't rush towards things, but definitely take your time when it comes towards moving forward at this time. I feel like that if you can just take your time and not make any sudden moves, but be patient, you know, I feel like you'll get more clarity and then you know which way to move in. But, you know, more so, I feel like you need to study more or watch more about something before you fully dive in at this time. Don't just dive in, you know what I mean? But be a bit patient is what I'm getting for you at this time. When I look over into your realms of health, you have the Five of Cups. So there could be some things that's going on with you in your health that's like, you know, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Could be like a sickness or an illness that you have to deal with in your life. But it's like, you know, don't cry over spilled milk. Don't focus on the negative parts of something. You know, maybe it's something that you see that you have to change, and you're like, man, it's so difficult changing this right here. I feel like it's never going to happen for me. It's like you're focusing on all the negatives or whatnot. And the universe is like, you know, turn around, focus on the positive aspects. Like, hey, I have legs. I can walk on a treadmill. You know what I mean? Hey, I have arms. I can lift some weights. You know, focus on the positive things that you have and not on the negative side of things. I feel like as you focus on the positive, things will get more positive in your life. When I look over towards your overall spirit message, you do have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you complain too goddamn much, okay? Your spirit guys want me to tell you this right here. Don't blame me, don't blame me. But your ass be complaining too goddamn much. They say stop always looking at the glass half empty. You know, they're like, a lot changes for you if you focus on the positive side, baby. You know, so you have the Five of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. You know, don't call attention to the things you don't have or to the things that aren't going the way you want them to go for you, but focus on all the positive things that are happening in your life, not the negative. As you focus on the positive, more positivity will flow into your life for you, but you got to redirect the energy that you're in at this time, Kate. All right, we got Patrice the Leo coming up next. Kate, let everybody know that register in the comments down below. Let's see what we got for Patrice the Leo. Patrice the Leo. Now, if you guys want to get in on our list, I had to come over here. The music was drowning you out on IG. Oh, the music's loud on IG? Hold on. How's that sound? Is that better? Okay. All right, there we go. Thank you for letting me know. Let me see what my level is at so I can have that fixed for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll keep it about there. Appreciate you for letting me know. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it for, who was it again? Patrice the Leo. What we got for Patrice the Leo? Patrice the Leo. All right, now you guys, so we're going to be diving into this reading for Patrice D'Elia. Now remember, if you guys have not, contact me today and get the world's most powerful spell workings. We're going to have your lover back to you in 1 to 7 days. We've done this for multiple clients. You guys go to my Instagram, check out my reviews, or you guys can look at my reviews on TikTok. I even have some on YouTube and Facebook, pretty much on everything I post on, okay? But we can have your lover back to you in 1 to 7 days. If you guys have not been in communication, and you're like, I'm wanting to be able to talk to this person, but I have been, no, this is a live, it's not a recording tech. So, you know, if you're like, I want to be able to get in contact with this person, but I haven't been able to talk to them, they refuse to talk to me. We've gotten people back in communication within 72 hours. We haven't talked in years. So, you know, my magic is like no other magic. My workings are like no other workings, okay? Oh, Sirron, but what's the science behind it? Okay, we're doing quantum physics, okay? We're using our subconscious mind so that way we can do basically string theory and pull one energy to this other person's energy, all right? There's your science part of it, all right? Now, if you like the metaphysicalness of it, then we're using spirits, all right, goetic deities, okay? And the goetic deities are like some of our workings here, you know, which we got for the full moon ritual tonight. So we got the full moon ritual tonight. We haven't added the blood on the sigils, you know, but this is what basically we will be doing. So it'll kind of be like sort of like this here, you know. So for the full moon ritual tonight, anyway, will be like this here. Which we're going to talk more about the full moon ritual tonight because we're going to be doing this on live. So these are the sigils I want you guys to use. Okay, we're going to talk more about that later on. You know, you guys can use these sigils or whatnot for your workings. Because that's how I do all my workings, you know what I mean? When I'm making things manifest for people, when I'm making things happen for people, I'm using the Ars Goetia, I'm using a little bit of African spirituality with like Elegua, but mainly the Goetic deities, you know, who are really just Egyptian deities, okay? Who are really just Egyptian deities, and then they change their names over time to like Goetic deities, you know? But these things work. You know, you'll hear people say that this is called black magic. When you are looking up real magic and books that really work, they say that these are the black magic, the dark magic, you know, because we use blood, because we use candles, and we summon these entities and these deities at certain hours, you know, and we use certain color candles to do such, you know. But this is the shit that works. You know, if you're ever wanting to be able to learn how to change your life and want to learn how you can actually do these type of things, I teach as well. You know, you can get initiated into the 36. You know, you guys just got to contact me at 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. Contact me. I can definitely bring the change in your life. I can definitely elevate you in certain ways, or I can do the workings for you, and you guys can be able to have the change that you've been wanting. Okay, so that's what we got commercialized right now. I'll be back. We'll talk more about the obsessive spells, the domination spells, and things like that in a little bit. So now, Patrice D'Elia, in your realms of love, you have the Hierophant popping up for you at this time. I definitely do feel like with this Hierophant energy, it is saying that you could be getting a Taurus or somebody who's spiritual. You know what I mean? If you're looking for love at this time, definitely could be a Taurus like myself, or somebody who's like a spiritual leader or very into spirituality, that definitely do spiritual things as well. You know, so I feel like this is the energy that is here and available for you, or going to be coming in for you at this time. It's not already there. When I look at your realms of finance, you do have the Knight of Cups popping up for you. So with this Knight of Cups energy, I do feel like the energy is saying that there's some type of opportunity that you're going to love. Okay, some type of opportunities coming in for you. I feel like this is going to be like at maybe a new job or a new position or a better position at a job you're currently at. But there's somebody wanting to offer you something at this time that I feel like you're going to really love, and you should take it. In your overall realms of health, I feel like that you need to get out of your head, okay? Like you can really overthink things. Don't rush back to past ways of doing things, especially if you started working on your health and then you got off of working on your health currently, then get back on it. Don't rush back to past ways of doing things or things like that, but keep moving forward, okay? I feel like things would be good for you health-wise. Overall spirit messages, don't draw attention to your weaknesses. If you see something you don't like, change it, especially when it comes towards your body or your health. If there's something that you're not liking, then change it. Don't just complain about it, but actually make moves to make something actually happen, okay? And look at the positive, not the negative, baby. So I'm getting for today in your message. Now we have coming up next, we got Neek the Libra. Neek the Libra. We're going to go ahead and dive into it for you at this time. Let's see what we got for you right now. What do we have for Neek? Bow, 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 and bow. All right, Neek. Now, just for a reminder for you guys, so we do have our full moon ritual going on tonight. We're going to get it popping, man. So if you guys want to get on the full moon ritual, we have a $100 tier, we have a $1,000 tier, and we have a $10,000 tier. Unless you're one of my luxury clients that's watching me right now, don't worry about the $10,000 tier. But for you guys who've been dealing with any sort of financial issues, you guys have been dealing with smaller issues, get on that $100 tier. Or if you've been questioning and wondering if the magic will be able to work for you, or there's things that can be done that can advance these things for you, get on that $100 tier and watch how it changes things for you. Now, for Neek, in your realms of love, you do have the Sun card popping up for you. The Sun card basically says that there's change available for you. You know what I mean? If you've been wanting to be able to experience some type of change, or you've been wanting to experience some type of like more positive energy coming for you, that positive energy is ready and available right now. You know, I feel like that there's really no negative things going on right now. You know, so like even when it comes to your relationships are good. Everything looks fine here. Relationships with friends, everything looks pretty good here. In your realms of money, I got don't rush back to a past thing or a past way of doing things, but stay moving forward. You know, this reminds me of like someone who's like, man, you know, I know that I sell this for $50, but you can get it for 10. You can get it for 10 right now. You know what I mean? I'll just sell these things for $10 because I need money now, so I sell them for 10. Don't do that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like if you're having like a half off savings, cool. You know what I mean? For 3 days or whatnot. But you know, if you really need money or something like that, or if you really want to manifest money or make a business pop and take off, you know, then keep your things at where they are and then push forward through that energy. Because once you push forward through that energy, you're going to find that you're going to get what you wanted, and you're going to start to actually understand it more of how you can make the finances come through for you, how you can make the abundance flow into your life. You know what I mean? When I look over into your overall message when it comes to your health, you do have the Two of Cups popping up for you at this time. So it might be good for you to work on something with like your partner, you and or maybe even help something like your partner or something like that, or you guys do things together, like going on walks, you know, getting your 10,000 steps in a day, you know, doing these type of things will really help you out. You know what I mean? I feel like that something about working with another person will really be good for you. Overall message you got is don't be guarded, don't be afraid, don't be fearful, but be bold at this time. Because you can have and accomplish things that you want in your life. And things can actually really go very well for you. But you know, it's like if you're overly guarded and you're not taking chances, nothing's gonna flow for you. You know what I mean? That's gonna flow. Okay? So I'm gonna for you today in your reading, we got XYZ popping up. Let's see what we got for XYZ at this time. What do we have for XYZ? XYZ. All right, now for those of you guys just not watching it live, make sure that you guys hit that like, follow, share button if you guys have not. Also, drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below, and you'll be able to get in on my list. We're going to be looking to your love, your money, your spirit messages at this time. If you guys haven't got on my list, I suggest you do it before we open up TikTok. Y'all know like I know. Right now, we're live on Instagram because we want to go ahead and start letting the algorithm know that we're going to go live. So we're going to do finish out our list from yesterday while we're live on Instagram. And then once we are finishing our list, we'll close out the Instagram, and then we'll go live on TikTok. Now, y'all know like I know, as soon as I go live on TikTok's one of my bigger followings. As soon as I go live on TikTok, that motherfucker goes crazy, okay? So make sure that if you guys have not got on the list while it's early, get in on the list, because if you wait till I start calling people on the list, then you will be number 69 on the list, and you probably won't get your reading done that day. If you guys see like Like, look at this shit. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I mean, this and this. Okay? This was from yesterday. This and these here. And we're finishing out these right here from yesterday. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, when I open it up, the list will get full. So if you want to get your reading while it's still early, I suggest you guys drop your zodiac signs like Adrienne, or Mary. I'm going to call you Mary. Mother Mary, the Virgin. I mean the Virgo, excuse me. So we got Mary the Virgo over here, Mother Mary. Let's go ahead and start for XYZ. XYZ in your rooms of love. Oh my God, don't rush back to a past, okay? To a past person or to a past way of doing things just because what you're feeling in the moment right now, okay? Remember that things will be changing, but you need to be moving forward. It's the worst thing that you can do is go backwards at anything in your life. You know what I mean? Going backwards is like shooting yourself in the foot. You know, you're not progressing. You're digressing. It's not helping you at all. So, you know, keep evolving. This is why I talk about, when I talk about like the politics and these old white men that want to stay in the goddamn White House that need to get the fuck out real quick and let us evolve. You know, let people evolve. You know, let the reforms come. Let people change. Let people be who they want to be. You know, people have to evolve. If we stop evolving, then we will die. You know, we don't need to make America great again and go back to the past, go back to when something was. We need to make America great by evolving, you know, and bring it and moving forward, not backwards, you know. Because trying to go backwards will only get you one thing: chaos. Now, when I look into your realms of money, you do have the Five of Cups popping up for you at this time. I do feel like with this Five of Cup energy is saying that don't cry over things you can't change. Or on things that didn't work out for you. You thought that this was going to go this way and it didn't go that way, but more so focus on the things you can that are good. Okay, so, you know, let's say that you thought you were going to get this job, but you ended up getting a different job. You know, focus on the fact that you got a job, not the fact that you didn't get the position that you wanted. You know what I mean? I feel like that you need to change the way that you think, and then things can actually go well for you, okay? When I look over into your realms of health, okay? When I look over to your realms of health, I do feel like that, you know, I wouldn't jump to any conclusions. You know, if you feel like something's going on or whatnot, you know, I would more so be patient and see. Like, for instance, you could feel like something's going, like you're getting a cold or like, I feel like something might be going on or whatnot. Don't jump to conclusions and say it's this or it's that, trying to Google your symptoms or some shit, and then now you think you got cancer. You know what I mean? Don't jump to conclusions on things, but I feel like that you should more so watch and observe before actually making any sort of moves. I feel like if you can watch and observe and not jump to conclusions, everything will start to make sense for you, or you'll find out you're worried for no reason. When I look over into your realms of overall spirit message, you do have the Six of Wands popping up for you. So I feel like that you're charging, you're leading the way right now, XYZ. I feel like that you're doing the right thing in your life. More is coming through for you, especially as you move forward. Okay, you know what's interesting? Look at this right here. You started off with the Knight of Swords and you finished with the Six of Wands. You know, one's going backwards, the other one's going forward. Okay, so you're finishing strong. You know, keep going forward. There's more success coming into your life as you continue doing such. All right, that's what I got for you today in your message, family. Coming up next, we got Jessica, the Aries. What we got for Jessica, the Aries? Jessica, what's up, Jessica? So now you have the Emperor popping up for you at this time. I definitely do feel like in your realms of love, you could be meeting somebody who's an Aries, We are under the Aries moon right now, or this could be you, and you could just be elevating in your realms of love. You know what I mean? You could really be bossing up right now. Maybe you are going into deeper forms of commitment, you know, or you're attracting this type of person into your life. Someone who's very authoritative, successful, and is not easily moved, has a very strong foundation as well, okay? And they can manifest what they want in their life, you know? So if you're manifesting this towards yourself, good job. In your realms of career, I think you need to stay focused towards a goal. Either you need to make a goal, or you need to, if you have one, you need to stay focused towards that goal. Because as you maintain your focus and you go towards that goal, you're going to have success. Nothing's going to be able to block, stop, or deny you from having what you want, you know. When I look into your realms of overall spirit message, or health, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune popping up right here, you know, that's just like the wheel spins, you know what I mean? So sometimes it looks like your health might be up and down right now, where maybe you could get a little sick and then you feel better, and then you begin sick and then you're feeling better. I do feel like you might need to look into this or something like that. If the doctors say that there's nothing going on or whatnot, then I do feel like you should look into the magical side of it, because you could be dealing with some type of spirit that fucks with you. Especially if you know, it's like you feel like something goes on, then it stops, and it goes on, and it stops, and goes on, and it stops. Too much. Like, for instance, I get sick like once a year, you know what I mean? Like once a year, and I knock on wood because I don't like to get sick, but you know, when I look back in my past, I can honestly say that usually I get sick like one time a year. No more than that, you know what I mean? So if you're constantly facing something over and over again, intuitively, I do feel like it could be a spirit that is fucking with you or tormenting you at this time. So you might want to look into that spiritually on the aspect of that. Now, when I look over into your overall spirit message at this time, you do have the Seven of Swords popping up for you right now. So I do feel like with the Seven of Swords energy popping up for you, you need to be strategic in what you're doing. Don't just hope, wish, and pray for something that will work out for you, but be strategic and things will go your way. But you're going to have to make the right moves, and things will work out for you, baby, okay? All right, that's what I got for Jessica the Aries. We got Ace the Virgo coming up next. Let's add some more people on the list, like Raj the Capricorn. What's up, Raj? How you doing, baby? Let's add Patrice, Scorpio. Scorpio, I got you on the list. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into it for Ace. What do we have for Ace today? Oof. Shit. Damn, Ace, what you got going on, Ace? Shit. You might need to call me. Call 1-800 the Shaman. Golly. I don't know what's going on with your health, but your overall spirit message is you might need to work on your heart or start taking care of your heart more, family. But let's go ahead and talk to you real quick, Ace. So when I look over into your realms of spirit of love, you have the Hermit popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like with the Hermit coming through for you, it's like, and that's the Virgo, and you're a Virgo. So you could have really taken some time and searched yourself, or really been trying to self-develop or something like that for yourself. And I feel like that all the energy that you've put into yourself, you know, has now paid off. Maybe you've done a lot of learning or something like that as well, how you can become better. But it's like now that you've found all those type of things, you need to actually put it into action, you know, and put it into a relationship, okay? And not just hold all these good things to yourself. I feel like that as you do that, you can attract what you're wanting, like moths to the flame. Now, when it comes to your realms of career, you do have the Chariot popping up. So you might do some form of transportation for work or something like that, you know, or if you're looking for employment, then you could definitely be doing something in the transportation field that would be good for you. Yeah, maybe like a bus driver or something like that could be good for you at this time. But I do feel like that in the realms of transportation is you'll find success. Now, this could also be saying that if you're looking to make a move or you're wanting to move or something like that, the energy is there for you to be able to move as well. When I look over into your overall message of health, you do have the Three of Swords. So you need to make sure that you're taking care of your heart, okay? Especially if you have any issues with your heart, an extra beat or whatever, anything like that. You know, make sure that you're taking care of your heart. eating the right foods, not the wrong foods, jogging, putting your heart under some sort of stress so that way it can pump some blood. So you're like doing jogging or working out, you know what I mean? But taking care of your heart, you really need to, because you go from the Three of Swords to the Tower popping up at this time. And during the month of October, there can be a lot of things that pop up for different people when it comes to their health. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Overall message is the Tower. So, there could be a Tower moment that pops up in your life, something that disrupts things or shakes things up. But I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't be in a negative energy towards it. The Tower's not here to destroy you. The Tower is here to bring you back down to reality. Okay, so it could be something that happens to make you realize, yo, I got to take care of things. I got to do things right, because it will bring you down to reality. So I'm getting for you, Ace. We got Cassandra popping up next. What do we have for Cassandra at this time? Now, if you guys have not, you need to contact me. I am the world's greatest spell practitioner. We've been able to get people their lover back in 72 hours. We've been able to get them in contact. We've been able to get them in relationships within 1 to 7 days. We have a full money back guarantee, okay? We take every form of payment there is, from Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Apple Pay, bank transfer to crypto now. We are officially to take crypto as well. If you guys are in a place right now where you're saying to yourself, Sirron the Shaman, I know that I've seen your reviews and I've seen everything that you do, and I've seen you change a lot of other people's lives, but how do I know this is going to work for me? Well, that's why we do consultations, okay? We do $100 consultations before we even approve you to even work with me. You know what I mean? Because we've had people who, the money's there. I have $5,000 available right now to get the spell. And, we tell them we have to deny them because the spell says, no, you can't do it. No, we can't do this for you. No, you're not allowed to do this right here. So if the spirits say that you can't do it, I can't do your spell for you, okay? It's that simple. So the spirits deny some people, not everybody though. That's why you should get your consultation. If the spirits deny you and say that we can't do your working, I'll send you your $100. You'll get the 15-minute reading that comes with the consultation for free on me or whatnot. And at least then you know that you have to release this person or you have to let this situation go. Because if they tell me no, that I can't do it for you, it's because you need to let it go. You need to go ahead and release it. So if you're in a place right now where you're saying, Sirron the Shaman, I need that right there, because there is a person that I want in my life. There is a situation that I want fixed in my life. Contact me today, 682-446-0265. We can get your consultation in. We can find out how we can help you today. For those of you guys who are in need of a payment plan, we do have payment plans available as well. We have payment plans that stretch as far as only $500 down. Okay, so great payment plan options for you guys as well. We have our domination spell and our marriage spell as well. So if you're wanting marriage, then you guys definitely want to contact me. We can hook you guys up in your realms of marriage as well. Okay, you guys are going to contact me at 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265. I'll be happy to help you out today, okay? All right, now let's go ahead and dive into it for Cassandra. What's up with you, baby? Now, Cassandra, you start off in your realms of love with the Page of Swords popping up for you right now. So I don't feel like you should necessarily trust a person or distrust a person. I'm not going to say any distrust person, but there could be a person that showed themselves as like immature or did something that was very immature of them. And so now I feel like you kind of need to kind of watch them and like really kind of watch them. I don't feel like you need to judge anything yet until there's solid evidence, but I feel like that there's something that could be going on. You kind of need to watch this person and really kind of get a good judgment on them. Definitely be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, but I feel like you kind of need to watch this person so that way you can see what's really going on, and if they're putting on a facade or if they're being real. And your overall message when it comes to your career, you do have the Five of Wands popping up for you. So I do feel like with this Five of Wands energy, you need to be in the energies of fighting for what you want. Could definitely be in a competitive field in whatever you do for a living. So go for what you want. Fight for what you want. If you can fight for what you want, you're going to end up getting it. You know what I mean? But you just got to go for the gold. Okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be like, oh, I'll just quit. Oh, I'll just throw in the towel. It's just not going to work for poor little old me. No, go for what you want and you'll be able to have the success, family. When I look over into your realms of health, you need to go ahead and get a checkup. You have the moon card popping up here, so there could be something that gets exposed, something that shows itself at this time when it comes to your health that maybe has been lying dormant, that hasn't really been in the forefront. I feel like that as you get this done, things can get well for you. But I feel like you definitely want to go to the doctor and just get a checkup, man. Just get a checkup, especially if you haven't been to the doctor in a while. When I look over to your overall spirit message, you do have the Hierophant popping up for you at this time. So magic, first off, magic can help you at this time. Being traditional can help you at this time. But, you know, going to somebody like myself, a practitioner, a babalao, a shaman, you know, going to a practitioner, somebody who does it for a living, a spiritual advisor, could really help you at this time. It's like they have the keys to unlocking something for you. So, you know, maybe this touches something that you want to touch on more. Contact me if you need, and we can do a deeper reading for you, okay? All right, now coming up next, we got Destiny, the Cancer. Let's see what we got for Destiny, the Cancer at this time. What do we have for Destiny, the Cancer? Destiny. Check your destiny. Baby, you might as well be next to me. Feeling like you're loving it be blessing me. The big old booty, it be blessing me. Everything I wanted, it was only you. I just let her way that you just wanna do. All right, listen up. We got Destiny coming up. Now, Destiny, in your realms of love, you got that Three of Swords popping up for you at the time. So I do feel like you could be going through forms of heartbreak or forms of separation right now. It could definitely be popping up for you in your realms of love. There could be somebody who has betrayed you, or somebody who has done something wrong, you know what I mean? Like, you could have felt like this person was being sneaky or was a cheater, and you're going to find out this person definitely is sneaky, definitely is a cheater, you know what I mean? So I would watch out for your heart, and guard your heart at this time in your realms of love. You could have already went through it, though. When I look at your realms of career, it looks like you have some confusion. This reminds me of a person who tries to do just too damn much, you know what I mean? So it's like you might be trying to do too much at this time, and the universe is like, okay, you know, pick one thing and focus on that one thing, and you'll have success. So try and find one thing that you can focus on, and as you find that one thing, more success will come into your life, okay? But you just need to focus on one solo thing. When I look over into your realms of health, yeah, you could be having some poor health, or some things going on in your realms of health at this time that you need to work on, especially with this Five of Pentacles. So it's like drawing attention to something in your life. You know what I mean? Like for instance, if you feel like you have some type of sickness, or you do have some type of sickness, and you really are drawing more attention to that sickness that's popping up a lot, you might want to get checked out. You might want to go to the doctor for it or whatnot. You know, but I also feel like that, like for instance, if you're hurting, then, you know, do what you need to do. But after a certain point, you know, like let's say that you get your health or everything. Let's say you get your health and everything fixed for you or whatnot, but you still feel pain. You know, I got my knees done, but now I still feel pain in my knees or whatnot. You're gonna have to try and change your energy and start seeing the positive in things, so that way you don't manifest more negativity flow into your life. You know, when I look over into your realms of spirit message, there's a passionate new beginning that's coming in for you. Something that you're going to be able to be very passionate about, something that you're going to be very much so enjoy. It's coming in for you currently at this time, so you need to be on the lookouts for it and take advantage of the energy that's being brought to you, family. All right, that's what we got for Destiny. We got Stella the Scorpio coming up next. After that, we got Jules, we got Eternal, we got KD. Then we got Donella the Scorpio, we got Mary the Virgo, we got Raj the Capricorn, and Patrice the Scorpio. All right, is there anybody else who wants to get in on my list at this time? Anybody else who wants to get on the list? If you guys want to make it on the list, all you have to do is drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. If you are watching on Facebook, make sure that you guys put highlights in the comments, or tag somebody in the live, tag some people in the live, okay? But other than that right there is we got live free readings, okay? So we're going to look into your love, your money, your health, and your spirit message at this time. We're going to give you that message. If you guys are in the live, then you guys also can ask whatever you want to know from the cards, okay? Whatever you guys need to know from the cards, you guys can ask that. Just post it in there while I'm doing your reading, okay? don't post it too soon because I will not remember, I will forget, and I won't even see it. All right, so make sure that you guys, when I call your name, you know, let me know you're here, let me know that you want a reading for, I want to know about this or about that, and we'll be able to definitely dive into it for you, okay? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. Let's get it tonight. Let's get it. Stella, let me go get it. I move like umbrellas. Baby, it's Ella. Ella, like Rihanna and Chella. Singing at the Coachella. Fucking that bitch, she said I do better. All right, let's see what we got for Ella. Stella, you are what, a Scorpio? Man, I've done so many fucking Scorpios. I swear, y'all Scorpios, y'all love y'all tarot card readings. Y'all really do, because I mean, I've done so many Scorpios. We might flip the camera to that angle. We might get a view of the ocean too. That might be kind of nice. So now, Stella, when I go into your reading at this time, you do have the Scorpio card popping up right here. So it says that you need to focus on a goal in the realms of love. If you're not focused on a goal in the realms of love, you need to find what your goal is. As you find that goal and you focus on it, you're going to be able to have it. But it's like you need a direction to head in, okay? When I look over into your realms of career and money, wish fulfillment, okay? 10 of Cups, that's a great card to have. So I definitely feel like there is some type of career fulfillment or some type of great thing you're doing when it comes to your career, where it's like a wish is going to be coming true for you, okay? Something that you wish for, we're hoping for, it's definitely going to be coming in for you at this time. So I'm going to look out for that right there. When I look over into your realms of health, you do have the Tower. Yee! All right, so there could be something that happens in your health this week that pops up for you this week that I would definitely be on the lookout for, so I can get a kill. Understand it? Yeah, this could be like all of a sudden, like you get like a bad cold or a bad fever or something like that this week. You know what I mean? Pops out of nowhere. I feel like you'll be fine though. I feel like, you know, it'll slow you down a little bit, but you're gonna just be fine. It's not gonna kill you. All right, now when it comes towards your overall spirit message, you have the 6 of Pentacles popping up for you. I feel like you need to balance some things out for you, or try some different things. Like don't overdo doing the same thing over and over and over again, you know, but switch it up a little bit, okay? Switch it up, because I feel like you are going to find that there's more ways to skin a cat than one, you know what I mean? Like you'll be able to find other doorways of finance and money as you switch it up a little bit, but I definitely feel like you need to switch things up a bit so that way you'll be able to have what you're wanting. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into it for Jewel, the Scorpio, yet again. Like I said, we got so many Scorpios. All right, now, Stella, let me know that register in the comments down below whenever you see this live, okay? Or whenever you see this video. Now, we got Jewel, who's a Scorpio. And then we got Eternal, the Libra. You're up next, Eternal, the Libra. So, Eternal, if you're in the live, I think you hopped in this morning. So, after we finish with Jewel, so we're going to be finished with the list from yesterday. Finally, guys, got to be more careful. We're at an hour right now. We're at 57 minutes. So by the time I finish this one, then that'll be done. So our first hour was just catching up from all the readings from yesterday. Golly. All right, so now, Jules, let's go ahead and dive into it for you at this time. When it comes to your realms of love, you do have the King of Pentacles popping up for you. I do feel like that with this King of Pentacles energy. It's just out too. If you guys haven't got on the list, y'all better go on it now, because after I'm finished with this one right here, we're going to open up for TikTok. And once I go on TikTok, that's where my biggest followings at right now. We're on Instagram. There's like no one in on Instagram, not a single soul. TikTok is a whole nother story, okay? So, you know, that's why I be having such huge lists. So make sure that if you want to get on my list, wild list early, I would definitely suggest you guys drop your zodiac signs in the comments down below right now. That you guys hit the like, the follow, the share button, add highlights or whatever. Do your thing right now, okay, while I'm doing this reading right here, so I can add you guys on the list after I finish this reading. All right, because once I open up on TikTok after reading is over, like I said, the list fills up. You don't have to listen to me, but you'll find out the hard way. All right, so now I'll be doing your reading the next day like I'm about to do for Jewel. All right, so now, Jewel, let's look over here in your realms of the King of Pentacles, in your realms of love. So I definitely do feel like with this King of Pentacles energy popping up for you, it's saying that you could be attracting a Taurus at this time, or someone that not everyone can get. You know what I mean? someone that not everyone can be with. I feel like this person is like a very loyal individual. Like maybe they only had a few relationships because they had very long-lasting relationships. You know, so I feel like this person is a very loyal individual. You know what I mean? So I'll be on the lookout for this individual right here coming in your life. In your realms of money, you do have the Eight of Wands popping up for you. So I definitely feel like that there is a lot of movement that you're about to be experiencing at this time. A lot of movement coming in for you. A lot of things changing up. A lot of things switching up. So there's going to be some great forms of movement coming into your life currently. I'll be on the lookout for those right there as things start to flow for you. Okay, things are about to speed up for you. Okay. Where things might have slowed down, it's not going to be slow anymore. Things are definitely going to start to speed up and pick up when it comes to your career. In your realms of health, you do have the Seven of Swords popping up for you. So I do feel like that you need to be strategic when it comes towards your health, okay? Advancing in your health, getting better in your health. You're going to have to come up with some type of plan. You're going to have to be a bit more strategic to fix things for yourself as you move in a bit more strategy, as you move in a bit more like taking it seriously. You'll find that your health will get great. Okay, what's up, All-Star? Okay, also check us out. Here's what you need to do. You need to drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below, and I'll put you on the list. All right, so now we got last one. At least you had a Chariot and your overall spirit message. So you could be moving at this time. You could be changing locations or going on some type of vacation or whatnot. You know, maybe you can get a new car, something like that. But there's change, active change that's ready and happening for you at this time, Jules. So I've been on the lookout for that. All right, we got Eternal coming up next. Where's Eternal at? Eternal, you in the live? Let's see if we got Eternal here. We got Andrew, like, put me on the list, dog. I got you, Andrew. Andrew says Taurus. All right, Andrew, you're on my list. Let's get All-Star, the Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you're on my list. Anybody else? We're out on the list before we keep on moving. Anybody else going once? Anybody else going twice? Let's go ahead and get to Eternal the Libra. Now, when you guys are here in the live, you guys can ask questions for what you want to know, okay? So make sure that you have your question ready for me when I call your name. Now, if you're not in the live like Eternal, I don't see Eternal say anything, so she's not going to get a question, you know what I mean? We're just going to zoom through her reading. All right, so you guys get a reading, but remember, if you guys are actually in the live when I call your name, you guys will be able to get way more in depth, and you guys will be able to ask questions as well. Now, when I look over towards your love, I feel like you need to trust yourself, okay? Trusting yourself is the key at this time. You know, you have divine intervention that's definitely working in your favor. Overall, when it comes to your finances, is that you can manifest what you're wanting at this time. Your manifestation energies are amplified, so make sure that you're using it for your advantage. When I look over towards your realms of health, I do feel like that you need to work on balancing things, okay? Especially your stress levels. Don't let like a job or something like that kill you, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're balancing out your stress levels and things like that, so that way your health can be well as well. Take money seriously, but also take your health seriously. It's not great to have a lot of wealth, but not be able to enjoy it because your health is bad, okay? Overall spirit message for you is that everything's balancing out for you at this time. Learn how to change negatives into positives, and things will definitely work in your favor. All right, that's for Eternal. We got Christian Dior. Christian Dior. What's up, Christian Dior? Hey, you in the live, Christian Dior? If you is, drop your question in the comments down below. Bow, 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 and bow. All right, Christian Dior, you have the King of Cups popping up for you in realms of love. So I feel like you need to be patient when it comes to your love life. Things will definitely start to move for you. I feel like being in control of your emotions as well would be good for you, Christian Dior, when it comes to your love at this time. Things are definitely working in your favor. When I look over into your realms of money, things are about to get way more smooth. You're moving on a much smoother energy, much smoother shores, and things will be coming in for you. When I look over towards your realms of health, I feel like you're doing something right when you're working on your health. So keep working on your health at this time. Remember, you know, your health is like a garden. So if you start and then you just stop, you know, your garden won't grow. But if you keep watering it, keep doing things that you know to do, it will definitely grow for you. I feel like the sun is shining on you at this time. So there's going to be a lot of good that comes into your life from the sun shining on you right now. I feel like there's something that's definitely coming through for you at this time, baby. You should be looking out for. So I'm getting for you in your reading. We got Donella. What's up, Donella? Donella, you in the live right now. Where you at, Donella? Let's see now. What's up, Christian? Oh, there you are. All right, Christian, if you're in the live, then you can go ahead and drop a question. If you got a question for me, let me know, and we'll knock it out for you. Donella, if you have a question, let me know in the live, and we can knock it out for you. What's up, Todd? How you doing? Now, make sure that you drop your zodiac sign, Todd, if you want to get on the list like everybody else. You need to be dropping your zodiac sign in the comments, and I will put you on our list. All right, so now for Donella, you have the Two of Pentacles popping up for you right now. I do feel like that you need to be working on balancing out your love life. Okay, as you balance things out for yourself in your realms of love, things will work out for you. But you need to find a way to make that balance, okay? When I look at your realms of career, you got the Judgment card popping up for you. So I do feel like that when it comes to your realms of money, there could be something in your past that's coming back for you, okay, in a positive way. You know, this could be your past karmas, but this could also be like a past job or something that will give you a position again that you already worked at. When I look at your overall message of health, I feel like that there's nothing going on here. You need to start planting seeds, start working out, start doing something for your health, start taking yourself more seriously, and things will work in your favor. When I look over at your realms of spirit messages, you're in competition right now, okay? You're always in competition, so try your very best to become the best you can be, and things will work in your favor. All right, we got Mary the Virgo coming up next. What's up, Todd, the Pisces? I'm gonna put you on the list, Todd. All right, Todd. You on my list? Let's see what we got for Mary the Virgo. Where's Mary the Virgo? You in the live, Mary? Mary the Virgo. If you're here, you need to drop your question in the comments down below. But we're gonna look at your love, your money, your health, and we're gonna see what your spirit message is. So in your realms of love, you do have the King of Cups. It's a great card to have, okay? I feel like you need to be in control of your emotions. I do feel like this could be a very attractive person that's going to be coming in for you. And I feel like they themselves are going to be very in control of their emotions, baby. When I look into your realms of finances, things are definitely smoothing out for you, okay? You got the Six of Swords popping up for you at this time. So I feel like that you're moving on to much smoother shores. In your realms of health, it could be something that's coming back. You know, like maybe you have some type of illness that goes away and comes back, like a cold sore or something like that. Just a heads up for you, okay? When I look over towards your realms of overall spirit message, you do have the Two of Pentacles popping up at this time. So you need to be making sure that you're in the energy of work hard, play hard, or balancing things out for yourself, baby. So I'm getting from Mary at this time. We got Raj. Raj, you in the live? Raj, you in the live, Raj? If you're in the live, drop your question in the comments down below. We're going to go ahead and see what we got for Raj. What do we have for Raj at this time? What do we have for Raj at this time? Bow, 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 and bow. All right, Raj, let's go ahead and talk about it. In your realms of love, you have the World card popping up for you, so you definitely have options. You know, and I would take advantage of all the options that I have available at this time. I feel like there's open doors for you in the realms of love as well. So make sure that you're using it to your advantage. When I look over into your realms of career, you do have the Six of Pentacles popping up for you. So there's more doors, like one of those doors I just talked about in the Wheel of Fortune, in the World card. I feel like there's something in finance open for you as well. It's like, but you're gonna have to try and do something a little bit different, or find a way to do something a little bit not the same. You don't have to quit a job, but just switching things up or whatnot. Okay, I feel like you gotta try different things at this time. When it comes to your health, let's say you could be working on your health at this time. If you're not working on your health, then you need to start. When I look over into your overall spirit message, you do have the King of Swords, which says you need to follow logic, okay? Trust in logic. Logic is your best friend at this time. So, you know, I feel like as you follow logic and you're moving logically into things that you're doing, you know, cutting people out of your life that aren't serving you, cutting things out of your life that's not doing the best for you, cut some things out of your life and you'll have the success you're wanting. All right, you got a question for me? If so, drop it in the comments down below. We got Patrice. She already wrote her question. She said, will anything good happen for me? Sound depressed. Sound depressed. I don't want to depress people. Baby, everything good is happening for you. What do you mean? Everything good is happening. Did you wake up today? And when you woke up, was there breath in your body? Was there air in your lungs? Or did you wake up weaving and weaving because you couldn't breathe and then die? You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot that we can be, there's a lot of good going on in our life, but we let these small things get in our heads, okay? These small little minuscule, oh, I have a bill that's due. Let me tell you something. When you were born, did that bill say, all right, you're allowed to come into this world? When you were born, did that bill say, all right, you're allowed to come into this world? No, it did not, okay? You know who said whether or not you're allowed to come into this world, yes or no? Your goddamn mama and your daddy, okay? You know what I'm saying? They who decided who you were going to come into this world. So, you know, unless something was happening like your parents dying, unless you make this bill or something like that, there's really nothing for you to worry about. You know what I mean? Everything is always fine. Life is good when you let it be. So long as you just change the direction of your energy, everything else will flow. You know what I'm saying? Everything else will flow. All right? So, yes, there is good coming in for you, and it's good on a daily basis. All right. Now that I got my venting out, let's go ahead and talk to you real quick. So now in your realms of love, baby, you have the Page of Cups popping up for you. So if you're single, there's definitely going to be a love offer coming in for you. This could be by a fellow water sign, so it could be like a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces is coming in at this time. But I thought there's going to be some type of love offer from somebody who's very interested in you. This person might be a little bit younger than you, or they might just have young energy about them. Overall message when it comes to your finances is the Justice card. I feel like things are definitely balancing out for you. What's up with your king? Good to see you live, family. Drop your zodiac sign if you want to get a reading. But you know, so I definitely feel like that. You know. Things are balancing out for you. I feel like you need to also be the judge and the jury over situations when it comes to finance. Like, cut things out of your life that you know you don't need. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to actually even go through some things and see what's all being charged on your card. You know what I mean? If things are being charged on your card or whatnot, or things were already charged, and you need to cut those things, and you're not using it, cut it out of your life. Turn it off. You know what I mean? It might seem small, but you know, in the long run, it could bring that balance that you're needing. So make sure that you're cutting things that you're not using. Make sure that you're in a balanced place as well, and your finances look good. I lost a parent in 2023. Well, that's not today, so it don't count. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my condolences too, though, for your parent. But you know, when it comes to those parents and whatnot, every parent has to go. They do their job or whatnot, and then they go, and then they come back as your grandbaby, or then they go, and then they come back as your son, or if you're still having children, you know what I mean? It's like, but probably will come back as your grandchild or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, we all come to this big ass stage called Earth. You know what I mean? I came from Venus when I came to Earth. What planet you come from? So now when I look at the realms of health, I feel like that things are fine for you health-wise. You know what I mean? I feel like things are going to be very fine for you health-wise. I don't feel like that you need to worry about any forms of health right now. I feel like that if you're all right, so if you're in a relationship with somebody right now, then that means that there's going to be somebody else who's interested in you outside of your relationship. Okay, not your person. That would be somebody outside of your relationship who's interested in you. That'd be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Okay. So now when I look over at your realms of health, don't be in a place of fear. Okay. Don't be in a place of fear or worry or whatnot. But I feel like that you need to, if you feel like anything's wrong or you feel like something's wrong, it reminds me of people who's like, I don't go to the hospital because, you know, I feel like everything will be fine, and then as soon as I go there, something will automatically go wrong. Now, mind you, I can be one of those people, but I have witchcraft, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I'm way different. I don't have to go to the hospital. I can use witchcraft and be perfectly fine. Unless I break a bone or something like that, then I'll probably go to the hospital. But I'm like, you know, it takes a lot to get me out the goddamn house or get me to go to any sort of hospital or something like that. Now, when I look over at your realms of overall message, so it looks like you have the Five of Wands popping up for you at this time. So I definitely would say when it comes towards your realms of everything, you could be having some type of competition going on. You know what I mean? So there could be some type of competition for something that you want, you know what I mean? Like a Leo, okay? You could be interested in a Leo, but there's a lot of competition for this person to be able to come into your life, you know what I mean? So, you know, I feel like that for things that you're wanting, you're gonna have to stand your ground and keep on fighting for it. But, you know, the universe also uses things for us to be able to advance and go harder. Now, let's go ahead and look into your yes or no question. Where things get better for me, or where good things happen for me, you have the Six of Swords popping up for you. So I feel like a yes, things should be moving a lot more smoothly, like you're headed in a smoother direction. So where things might not have been smoother during the month of September, October is going to be a very great month for you, baby, okay? So I'm getting for you today in your message, baby. Let me know the rich in the comments down below. We got Andrew, the Taurus, and we got All-Star coming up next. All right, let's see what we got for Andrew, the Taurus. What we got for Andrew, the Taurus? See what we got for you today, family. Andrew, the Taurus, look into your love, your money, your spirit message, and then your health, okay? When I look over into your realms of love, you have the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles popping up for you. So it could be getting into deeper forms of commitment when it comes to your love life, like engagements or marriages coming up for you. When I look over into your realms of career, you have the Six of Cups. So could be getting some type of offers coming in for you, something small, not something that, not like a long-term period, but something small. Could definitely be bringing offer to you at this time, you know. When I look over into your overall message of health, I feel like you need to trust the thoughts in your mind, or the thoughts that's coming to you, and actually act on them, you know what I mean? These thoughts that are happening to you is for a reason, so don't just let it just be there. You know, if you feel like you need to cut something out of your life, cut out your life, feel like you need to go for something, go for it. Now, when I look over into your overall message, you have the Strength card. So I feel like you're a lot stronger than you think you are. You know, this is what this card reminds me of. It's that you have the power to bring a close or a stop to something, or to bind something in your life at this time. You just have to actually do it. Okay, let me put this battery on this phone real quick. There we go. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and dive into it for All-Star. See what we got for All-Star. Happy to do it for you, family. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Bow, 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 bow. All right, let's see what we got for All-Star. Now, All-Star, in your realms of love, you do have the Two of Cups popping up for you at this time. I definitely do feel like with this Two of Cups energy popping up for you, this could say you have a soulmate, somebody who's going to be a soulmate, or somebody who's interested in you that you've known from a past life, could be currently coming into your life at this time or whatnot. If you're with a person, that person could definitely be a soulmate. When it comes to your career and job, you have the Tower popping up at this time. So, so there definitely could be some type of, okay, I got you, baby. So there definitely could be some type of a sudden thing happening for you at your work. I'm not going to say like you're going to lose your job out of nowhere. It could happen. That could be something that pops up because you do have the Tower. But it could also be that, you know, you lose a position and then they move you up. They change you in a position, or they change this, or they change that, or you find out that your job is changing hours or something like that. But a sudden upward with the Tower card popping up in the realms of career. When it comes towards your overall message of health, I feel like you're very logical. They say use your logic. If you know something's not good for you, cut it out of your life. If you know you need to bring some type of change, bring the change. But be in a logical place, you know what I mean, at this time, and things will be good for you, baby. When I look over into your overall spirit message, whatever you're manifesting is coming in for you, okay? You're manifesting something, you're doing it the right way, and it's on the way for you. Now, you said, when will I connect with my soulmate? Let's find out for you. When is she going to connect with her soulmate? What's this going to come through for? When will she connect with her soulmate? All right, they're going to connect with your soulmate in 19 months. So what's that, like a year and a half or something like that? So like a year and a half is when you're going to end up connecting with this soulmate. So that's around like 2025 or 2026 or 2027, okay? Like around in 2027 is when you're going to meet this soulmate, okay? 2027. So a year and a half away. All right, that's what I'm getting for you. We got Todd the Pisces coming up next. So we got for Todd the Pisces. Todd the Pisces. Bow, bow, and bow popping up at this time. Let's see what we got for your realms of love. Ah, pretty good, Todd. In your realms of love, you have the King of Pentacles, Venus energy, Venus world, very good for love. So I do feel like that your love life is going to be very abundant love life. You know, you can have you're the type of energy that says you're going to have children, and then your children will have children. Very abundant, like grandkids you're going to love. You're going to have a very abundant household, a very abundant love life as well. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of growth coming in for you at this time. When I look up into your realms of career, I feel like whatever you're manifesting or whatever you're pulling for is going to be coming in for you at this time. So if you've been wanting something or wish for something, it's coming in for you. When I look over into your realms of health, you do have the Five of Wands. So you could be battling something. There could be something that pops up like a sickness or a flu or something like that could pop up, and that's going to be simple to knock out. I feel like something like over-the-counter shit can knock that out for you, if that pops up for you, you know. Overall spirit message that you have is the Judgment card. So there is something coming back from the past. This could be a past person or a past situation, but there's something that's coming back from the past, okay? Now, your question is, does Tania want to reconcile? Let's find out. If she don't, we can make her with the obsession spell, though, so you're good either ways, family. Does Tania want to reconcile? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords popping up for you. So technically, no, okay? But that's also a yes, because, you know, the Seven of Swords says that you have to be strategic, okay? If you come up with a strategy to get her, then yeah, it'll work out for you. But if you just hit her up and say, hey, let's work it out, she's going to be like, no, fuck you. You know what I mean? So you need to make sure you have a strategy, like my obsession spell, and we'll be able to do it for you. All right, for you guys watching over here on, Instagram, we're out. I love you guys. 363636. Remember, you guys can always hop on my TikTok. You guys can hop on YouTube if you guys want to continue on in the live today. But we're off on Instagram. Peace. All right. Let's see. Okay, that's our Tarot Instagram for today. We're cool on that. Okay, so let me slide out of this real quick. Slide out of that. Okay. Let's see what we gives pull up to the spizz out while you jizz out. I'm gonna have to pop you with that. Let's see what we got over here real quick. What's up, TikTok? All right, now I warned you guys. I said that we're gonna go live on TikTok. When we go live on TikTok, it will fill up the live quickly. So if you guys have not gotten on the list, I would suggest that you guys do get in on the list on today. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and knock this out on our TikTok stream. So while we're adding people on the list, we're gonna go ahead and knock out some yes or no questions. So you guys can go ahead and drop your yes or no questions in the comments down below. Like we got Jasmine the Aquarius. Hold on, let me add her on the list real quick. What up, Jasmine? Jasmine the Aquarius. All right, Jasmine, let's see what we got for you and your question. She says, when will I meet somebody in love? Let's find out for you. When will Jasmine meet somebody in love? When's she going to meet somebody in love? 6 months time. You're going to meet somebody in 6 months time. That person will come through for you, okay? You'll be able to find the love that you're wanting in your life. But it's going to take around 6 months, okay? All right, now if you guys want to get in on this list, drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. After you guys drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below, you'll be able to get on the list. We have, will Zay give me an offer? Let's find out for you. Okay, you have a no popping up for you at this time. And you also have the devil popping up in reverse. So it looks like you could be blocked in this situation, but witchcraft could fix this for you, but you're going to need some type of witchcraft. So if I were you, I would either do some type of magic towards this person to get them on it. All right, now let's see. Now we got Gina, the Scorpio. What's up, Gina? Good to see you today, baby. Gina, the Scorpio. You're on my list, baby. All right, let's see now who else we're going to add on the list today before we keep on moving. Let's get Rebecca. Well, you just missed a half-hour savings, so, you know, we got payment plans available, but we have $5,000 obsession spells. We have $10,000 domination spells, which you probably don't need. And then we have Zori, you need to drop your zodiac sign to get on the list. And then we have our marriage spells for $15,000. Okay, if you want a lifetime marriage spell, it's a $30,000 spell. But like I said, you can get away with just doing the obsessive spell, the $5,000 working. That'll happen to you in 1 to 7 days. You have you guys talking within 72 hours. You guys will be texting, ooh, goo, goo, gaga, love you, and all this other stuff. It's going to put you guys together. Now, here's what you got to understand. You need to know that you actually want this person. What I saw on the cards for you was that you might want to go with another water sign or something. You know, if you really want this person, understand that he's going to be obsessed with you for 6 years straight. Okay, meaning that he's going to be all about you, wanting only you. That 6 years straight is going to be locked in. If you change your mind within that 6 years time, you're going to have to pay for me to take it off of you guys. Because once the spell is done, the spell is done. Okay. All right, now let's see. Now let's get Nandi on the list. What's up, Nandi? Nandi is a Gemini. Okay, let's see now who else we're going to add on the list. You guys, make sure you guys have hit that like, that follow, that share button. As you guys hit the like, that follow, that share button, you guys will be able to get in on my list. Remember, if you guys have not hit the like or follow, share button, you will get skipped. Okay? Nobody likes to get skipped. At least I don't like to get skipped. But the model rule, we're definitely going to pin you guys as you do. Okay? Now, let's see what we got for Jasmine. What's up, Jasmine? How you doing, baby? Hope you're doing well. Let's see what we got for Jasmine at this time. Bow, bow, and bow. Okay, so now Jasmine, when it comes to your realms of love, you have the Chariot popping up for you right now. You know, I do feel like with this Chariot energy popping up for you, it's saying that you need to move. You know what I mean? Like you need to get some movement in your realms of love. You know, like if you're, maybe you need to travel somewhere, maybe you need to go somewhere, go to a beach like out here, you know, put on something nice and sexy or whatnot, go to the beach, show off, you know what I mean? Or go travel somewhere back home, you know, where people haven't seen you in a long time. But there needs to be some sense of like travel will really bring in the love energy for you currently at this time. Also could be a Cancer that's going to be coming in for you, baby. And your realms of career, we do have the High Priestess popping up for you right now. So I feel like that there could be certain ideas popping up for you when it comes to your career that you need to actually act on. You know what I mean? I feel like if you actually act on the ideas you're having or the things that's popping up in your mind, that it will really actually work in your favor. So, you know, go towards it at this time, the thoughts that you're feeling. Want to look into your realms of health. I do feel like that if you're dealing with anything health-wise, it could have to do with something spiritual. You know, maybe you need to actually do something spiritual to improve yourself at this time, like meditation, or things like that. Or if there's something that you have going on health-wise that you can't fix or the doctors can't fix, that's when you come to somebody like myself, you know. We've been able to fix a lot of things that where doctors said that it wouldn't work, from pregnancies, from people falling off ladders and breaking their back, and they're saying they're not going to be able to walk within that same month, and then they heal after I do my work, and they heal within that same month, and are walking again. We've done a lot of amazing workings for people, you know. So if there's certain things that's like you're feeling like you're blocked in, then you need to go to someone like myself or somebody that you trust who does spiritual workings. Overall spirit message for you is the Hangman. It looks like you're going to be blocked in some areas of your life until you view it in a different way, okay? So long as you view things in the wrong way, you're going to be at a standstill or a hold, and things will not be able to open up for you. But once you finally release your way of thinking and change your way of thinking, that's when you'll be able to be released from this Hangman stuck position, baby, okay? So I'm getting for you today, and your message, baby. Let me know that in the comments down below. Yeah, dig. All right, now if you guys want to get on this list, you guys need to make sure you guys drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. As you guys drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below, I'll be able to put you guys in on my list. Then you guys can ask your questions that you guys have. So for instance, like for hello, do you see love coming in for me in the future? You need to put your zodiac sign down, baby. You gotta get on the list, you know what I mean? Only people who are getting readings are people who are on my list. So you guys want to definitely get on the list. Like Shirley, the Libra. Like Namira, the Virgo. Alright, you made it on my list, baby. Okay, let's see what we got coming up next for Gina, the Scorpio. What's up, Gina? Let's see what we got for Gina at this time. Gina, the Scorpio. What do we have for you, Gina? Bow, 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 and bow. And your question is, will Ascent give me the records proving that the sent the loan to the school this week? Let's find out for you. Yes or no? Will this thing go through for her, spirits? Yes or no? Tell us a yes or no for a question. Tell us a yes or no for a question. We'll put that there, and we'll find out for you at the end of your reading, yes or no, okay? What's up, T. Khaled? Drop your zodiac sign if you want to get on the list, fam. Good to see you in the live today. So, Gina, in your realms of love, you do have the Nine of Swords, so you could be like experiencing some type of regrets or some type of sorrow or some type of regrets, something like that. You know, I don't like the Nine of Swords because this is like never-ending nightmare, continuously being put in this negative thoughts and these negative thinking. Or something continuously going around for you. And I feel like you kind of got to get out of this energy. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't the best energy to be in. It's not going to provide anything for you. It's not going to do anything good for you. So you want to get out of this type of energy and really more so focus in on the positive things, focusing more on the good things in life, even when it feels like there might not be a lot of good happening in the current moment. When I look over in your realms of money, you have the Lovers clapping for you. So I feel like you need to be focusing on the things that you love when it comes to your career. What do you love about your career? What do you love about your work? What do you love about the things that you do? Focus your energy on those things while you're at work. I feel like that's going to really bring in more good for you at this time. Because while everyone else is thinking about what they don't like, you're going to be thinking about what you do like, and then you're going to shine while everyone else is fading. Shakira, you need to drop your zodiac sign if you want to get on the list. Okay. For everyone else in here, you need to drop your zodiac sign if you want to get on the list. You guys, y'all know how we do this. Y'all are in my live every damn day. Why are y'all dropping your question and not putting your zodiac sign? Get on the list, you guys. After you guys get on the list, then you guys can have your questions answered. But if you guys are not on my list, there is nothing that will be done. I guarantee you it. Let's put Shakira. Her baby when you. Oh, let me stop. Shakira, I got you on the list. You're an Aries. Okay, you're on the list. Let's see now. Let's go ahead and continue on for Gina. So Gina, yeah, like I was saying, in your realms of health, I feel like that you need to be following your passion at this time. you know, health-wise, I feel like that if there's anything that you enjoy doing or that you find like pleasurable for yourself, I feel like that you should actually do. You know what's interesting is that, you know, sex is very healthy for you. So, you know, maybe there should be something that you use, your sexual energy, and like hot yoga, or could be something good for you at this time. But I feel like doing something new health-wise would be very good for you at this time. You know what I mean? Something new that you can find passion in. It also might help in your realms of love as well. When I look over into the realms of overall spirit message, you know, your overall spirit message is that you got to go for what you want. You know what I'm saying? As you go for the things that you desire in your life, I guarantee you're going to have it. You know what I mean? Because it's that simple. It's just about going, putting it into action and going for it, and watch how everything just unfolds for you. Now, in your yes or no question that we have for you, you got a yeah. You got a yes popping up for you at this time. You do have the Six of Swords, so where you might not be sure about something, or if something feels a little scary right now, you're not sure that everything's going to go through, be patient. It's all the things that are coming in at this time. There's nothing for you to worry about, okay? So things are looking good for you, baby. We got Rebecca, the Taurus, coming up next. And T. Khaled, no worries, family. Let me go ahead and add you on this list real quick. We got, you're an Aries. T. Khaled, the Aries. And I'm sure that you're gonna get this money or something, family. You're more than likely. You know, if it's promised you this month astrologically is so good for money. Okay, this month astrologically is just a very great month to be pulling in money. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like it'll be good at this time. All right, let's see what we got. You're very welcome, baby. Happy to do it for you. All right, we got Rebecca coming up next. So, Rebecca, if you're in the live, go ahead and drop your yes or no question. Let's see now what we got for Rebecca. Love, money, spirit message. Love, money, spirit message for Rebecca. Bow, 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 bow. Let's see what we got for you guys. All right, so now Rebecca, in your realms of love, you do have the High Priestess popping up for you right now. I definitely do feel like with this High Priestess energy coming through for you, it's saying that you need to trust the thoughts. You have some divine psychic energy popping up at this time, so your thoughts are pretty good. Put your playlist link in the comments. What playlist are you talking about? So now, like I was saying, so I definitely do feel like with this High Priestess energy popping up at this time, you know, you really want to trust your thoughts and your energy. You know, I feel like tapping into that divine feminine energy will also be good to attract you love. Okay, so being that feminine energy at this time. When I look over into your overall message when it comes towards your realms of career and money, I feel like whatever difficulties or things that have been feeling like slow and not really budging for you, that's all clearing up, okay? All that's just clearing up completely. I feel like there's going to be movement coming in for you. You're coming to an end of a difficult situation. When I look over into your overall spirit message, I got the Justice card popping up for you right now. So when it comes to your health, I feel like that, you know, make sure that you're balancing things out, or that things are balancing out for you health-wise. You know, don't allow negative things or negative situations to block you, but balance out your health at this time. Make sure you're focusing on your health, and things will be good for you. When I look into your overall spirit message, you have the Empress, so you have manifesting abilities right now. Your manifestations are hitting strong at this current time. So use this energy and manifest, because you're going to be able to see things that you didn't think would happen actually come through for you, baby. So I'm getting for you. We got Nandy the Gemini coming up next. What's up, Nandy? What up, Nandy? Let's see what we got for you at this time. What do we have for Nandy the Gemini? Yo, very welcome, baby. Happy to do it for you. What do we have for Nandy the Gemini? Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. Okay. What we got for Nandy at this time? What do you think? Nah. bow, 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 bow. Okay, Nanny, we're going to dive into it for you. Let's get Jewel, the Scorpio. Hey, Jewel, we just did you a reading earlier on the live, too, so you might want to go back and rewind the live or go to YouTube. You can find your reading that we did for you from yesterday, okay? Like I told you guys, I'll tell you, whenever you guys get on the list, we do your reading. So you had a reading from yesterday that we didn't finish, so we did it today when we start this live session video, okay? So we've been live for like an hour, 30-some minutes, so it was earlier in the live. But I'll put you back on the list for Scorpio. And I got you on the list, baby. All right, now, are we adding anybody else on the list before I move on? Are we adding anybody else on the list before we go ahead and start going once? Are we adding anybody else on the list? Going twice. Yep, you are on the list. You are further down the list, but we did the reading for you today, okay? For you and for everyone else that I didn't get to finish yesterday. Because, man, after I finished eating dinner, I was like, I'm done. I felt like, y'all got me fucked up. I'm done. Y'all been on this live for goddamn 7 hours today. I'm taking a break. I'm going to sleep or something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it be like that. So, but like I told you guys, whenever you guys get on the list, we do your readings regardless. So you're on the list for the reading. All right. So now we got Nandi coming up now. So Nandi, let's see what we got for you. In the realms of love, you do have the Two of Pentacles popping up for you at the time. So I do feel like you need to balance out your energies, balance some things out for you so it can really work in your favor. So I do feel like that you need to be focusing on how can I balance things out for myself? How can I balance things out for my how can I balance things out for my love life? Excuse me, shit. How can I balance some things out for myself for my love life? Because it's like, I feel like that if you can kind of focus your energy and not be, okay, let me really focus on work, but at the same time, let me really focus on love, what I want in love life, but also I need to focus on, I feel like if you can just find that good balance of work and love towards equal, I feel like things would be better for you, okay? When I look over into your rooms of, damn, what's up with my fucking playlist? Okay, here we go. That's better. All right, so like I was saying, so when it comes over to your realms of finances, you have the Wheel of Fortune in your favor, so you could be collecting some type of money, or you could have some type of luck, unexpected luck come up for you at this time. And this luck that's coming into your life could definitely be something like you need to play a lotto ticket, or now's a good time for you to go to the casino this week. Maybe like on the 10th of October might be a great day for luck for you at this time, okay? Overall, when it comes towards your health is, manifest what you want to see in your life. If you want to see yourself more healthy, more fit, more in shape, you got to actually manifest these things, and understand that if you started manifesting it, then your results are coming in for you. You just got to keep pushing forward. Last but not least, overall spirit message for you is the Three of Cups popping up at this time. So I do feel like with this Three of Cups energy, things are going to be working in your favor, baby. Could be definitely time to celebrate some friendship or things like that popping up for you. So I'm getting for you today. In your message, baby, if you got any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I can get an answer for you. All right, coming up next, we got Shirley the Libra. Shirley, where you at, Shirley? Shirley the Libra, where you at, Shirley? Shirley the Libra going once. Shirley the Libra going twice. There she goes. I see you. All right, I see you. All right, Shirley, if you have a question, you need to go ahead and ask it at this time. Oh, you know what we should do? Yeah, we might start doing that shit. Oh, that's... Okay, I got it. All right, so when people aren't in the live, you guys who aren't in the live, when I call their name, we're going to do them the next day, okay? We're going to do, or on the next live, we'll start with the people who are on the back burner list. That's what we need to do, Shaman. We need to try doing it like that. And then so they'll still get their reading, but they'll get their reading after everyone else who's already in the live gets their reading. Ha! Okay, I think that will work out just fine. All right, so now, Shirley, in your realms of love, you do have the Ace of Wands popping up for you at this time. I do feel like with this Ace of Wands energy popping up for you that you need to be in the energies of giving and receiving, okay? A fucking back and forth energy, okay? Could definitely be some type of sexual chemistry or sexual energy coming in for you at this time. Somebody that you're going to really enjoy or be interested in could definitely be coming in for you. I've been on the lookout for this energy if I was you. When I look over into your realms of career, you have the Lovers popping up for you. So I'll be trying to find what I love about work, not dismissing work, but what I love about work, so that way my work becomes a lot easier for me. When I look over into your realms of health, you do have the Judgment card. So there could be something from your past coming back into your life at this time. Or maybe like past work that you did is coming back at this time. So it reminds me of like karma. You know, so it's like, let's say that you've been working on your health, you've been doing things for your health, you've been doing the right things in health, you've been eating right, you've been doing these other things. Those fruits from your labor is going to pay off for you. Let's say that you've been doing the exact opposite. Those fruits from that non-labor is going to be coming in for you as well, okay? Well, look into your realms of career spirit message. You have the Ten of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. So financially, you're looking pretty damn good. Financially, things are going to be working out for you. Your health is looking fine. Your money's looking good. Things are looking pretty good for you overall in your whole reading, surely. So now to say, their question is there anything I need to know or hear from my mum? Let's find out for her. Is there anything that she needs to know or hear from her mum? Yes, no, maybe. Tell me, baby. Is there anything that she needs to hear from her mum? All right. All right. Yes, you got a yes popping up for you with the Fear of Wands, okay? And this tells me basically what I feel like she's basically trying to say at this right here from the cards I was given was that you need to be more bold and assertive and go for something. It's like, don't waste your fucking life being scared, you know, or putting yourself inside of this box, you know, being in this or that thinking, oh, I have to do this, but I can't do this because I have kids. Oh, I can't travel because I have this. Oh, this can never work because it's like your mom's saying that you need to be more courageous and live your goddamn life. You know, things that you think, oh, well, this probably wouldn't work. It'll work for you. But you got to get out of telling yourself that something can't work because you can't even see. You know what I mean? You can't see beyond what's in front of you right now. And she's saying that, you know, have faith. Trust her. Trust your ancestors that are trying to guide you and push you towards things. You know, but don't feel like you have to just not do things or whatnot because of fear, but take the chances. She's emphasizing the chances right now. Sweet Pea, okay? Take the chances right now. Sweet Pea, take a chance. Don't be afraid, and things will work out for you. All right. That's all you get. That's all you get. Now, come on, moms. Don't be trying to slide in my live and just take over now. All right? You know what I'm saying? We still got more people on the list. That's what I'm getting for you today. You're very welcome. Happy to do it for you. All right, so let's see what we got over here coming up next. We got Namira. Namira, where you at, Namira? We got Shakira. We got T. Khaled, and we got Jules. Namira, going once. Namira, going twice. Namira says, I'm here. All right, there you go, baby. Let's go ahead and dive into it for you. What do we got for Namira? What do we got for Namira? Bow, bow, bow. And Namira, make sure that if you have a question, you go ahead and get your question ready. Now, before we go ahead and go off with this, now if you guys are in need of having your soulmate, having the person that you've been desiring, we can pull that person back to you, you know? I've done this for thousands upon thousands, really, like, I feel like hundreds of thousands of clients over the years I've been in business. I've done so many successful love spells. I'm the world's best. There's nobody doing love spells on the rate or the speed or the accuracy that I do them on. When people come to me, I always hear the same thing. You're my last hope. You're the last person I'm going to. And I always am the last person they go to because I always get the job done. If you're in a position right now where there's a person that you desire and you haven't been able to get that person, if you can afford it, I can do it, okay? Straight up, you know what I'm saying? Call Sirron the Shaman right now, you know what I mean? At 682-446-0265 because I can do the job and have it done. I'm more than confident, you know what I mean? From getting people married, you know, we first started off selling let me tell you the evolution of my obsession spell. We first started off selling it for $50, you know, and it worked so well that I raised it to $500. Then I raised it to $1,500. Then I raised it to $2,500. Then I raised it to $3,000. Now it's at $5,000, okay? And it keeps on selling like hotcakes. You know why? Because it is an amazing spell that will make your person utterly and completely obsessed. Utterly obsessed. Okay, so now I want you to look at it like this right here. You know what I mean? You have to pay for me to take the spell off. All right, that's how strong it is. Okay, if you want me to release this person from this obsession spell because you're tired of the love and you're like, I want to do something else. This person loves me already, because I've had clients like that where you finally get what you want, now you want something else. You know, but you know, if this will make your person to the point where they're all about you. You know, and if you want that off of you, you're going to have to pay again to get me to release the spell or wait the 6-year period because the obsession spell lasts for 6 years. Around the 5th year, it will start to go out, okay? Very important. I hope you guys can understand this. It will start to go out around that 5th year. You will notice the difference, okay? You're definitely going to notice the difference between the other time and that 5th year period, okay? That's just so you guys know you need to call up Sirron the Shaman, either upgrade your spell to something like a lifetime marriage spell where you will never have to purchase again, or pay again and get another 6 years of the obsession spell or whatever you're in at the time. Okay, so now the obsessive spell is a $5,000 spell. You know, like I said, it is nothing but the best. We only give you guys the best. If you guys are wanting to be able to have your working and your person coming for you immediately, you want to call me at 682-446-0265 or text me at 682-446-0265. I'll be able to get your person to you. I'll be able to make things that you want happen for you at this time, okay? It's your boy Sirron the Shaman at 36 God. Just hit up the number 682-446-0265. Now we got Namir, the Virgo. It's your turn now, Namir. Nandi, you're very welcome. Happy to do it for you. Now, Namir says, see anything in love for me? She would cook for you if she was here. I'm here. Your mom would cook for me. And she said, I'd eat. Let's see now. We got see anything for me in the realms of love. Well, you're gonna have a love reading, so that's not a good question. What's your question? Okay, because we're always gonna look into your love. We're gonna look into your money. We're gonna look into your health. And we're gonna look into your spirit message. So find a better question, and we'll do that for you. Tell me about her question that she finds. Give me a yes or no towards her question that she finds. Okay. Now, in your realms of love, you do have the Strength card popping up for at this time. Could be a Leo coming in for you, because we got strong Leo energy popping up right now. Doesn't have to be though. You could have Leo in the chart, you know. But I definitely do feel like when it comes towards this Strength card popping up at this time, I feel like that you need to be in the energies of understanding how strong you are. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to fold. You are very strong when it comes to your love life. You can have really what you want. Okay, when I look over at your realms of career, ooh, that's very good. You have the 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of abundance coming through for you. Can I ask you a yes or no question? If you get on my list, drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. Get on my list. You can go ahead and ask whatever you want, baby. And it comes with a reading. So like I was saying, so in your realms of finance, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So I definitely do feel like with this 10 of Pentacles energy, what it's saying for you is that there's a lot of abundance on the way for you currently, okay? So if whatever you've been doing is working. You have great karma coming through for you when it comes to your job as well. So there's money that's going to be very available for you. Wealth going to be very available for you. Overall spirit message, I got to get something to drink. Overall spirit message is you have the Judgment card popping up for you at this time. So the Judgment is saying that you have a job offer, you're going to get it. You're going to get that job, baby. So Judgment is saying that there could be something from your past that pops back up. Health-wise, you know what I mean? So like, let's say that, you know, you get colds every now and then, or sore throat or something like that, something small like that, or whatever it is. Gas or headaches or whatever, you know what I mean? Something from your past could be showing its head at this time. A cold sore, you know what I mean? Something from the past could be showing its head back up at this time. With the Judgment popping up here. Another I'll be afraid of, it is popping up for you though. Now when I look over to your overall spirit message, you do have the Lovers popping up at this time. So I feel like that you need to focus on love, and more love will come in for you. If you're like you're wanting a relationship, then you're going to be able to get that relationship as you focus in more so on love, you know, and how you can move in love. You know, doing things like loving yourself, going to the gym, going and get your hair done. I got a hair appointment today, as a matter of fact, in the next 3 hours. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be leaving live here in another hour. I'm going to be leaving live so I can smoke and get ready for my hair appointment, you know what I mean? So it's like doing these type of things is good for loving on yourself and will produce more love into your life. Now to answer your yes or no question in the mirror, you got a yes popping up for you, especially if it has anything to do with business. You got a strong yes popping up for you at this time. Yes, my immune is weak because of chemo and radiation. Okay, baby. Well, you know, if you're dealing with any sort of if you're still doing any chemo or something like that, you know, you should probably go to my health video here on YouTube. I have a health video, and we've had people who have gotten the cancer out of the body. We've had tumors shrink more than 50% after listening to this to the spell overnight. Okay, so you want to download the spell, or you want to just listen to it on YouTube overnight. Don't hit me up and ask me for it. I'll charge you for it, okay? Like I sell this right here, but I have it on YouTube for free because there's been so many people who've been sick and they can't afford it. So I'm like, here, you know what I mean? Just do the work, you know what I mean? Like, go on YouTube, get the link, and then illegally download that motherfucker, okay? You know what I mean? Do it for yourself. But we've had some great people. I'll ask you guys to leave a review on that. Talk about the help that it gives you, because we've had some amazing cases where people have listened to this and it's changed their life. We've had people get rid of sexual diseases with the same exact recording and everything. So it might be a good thing for you to start to put on your sleep list and listen to while you sleep. All right, let's go to the next one that we got popping up next. We have Shakira. All right, let's see. Is there a spell where you can't stand coworkers and you have them fired ASAP? Yeah, it's called a banishing workings. Banishing workings. You can banish a person so where either they'll get fired or they'll get removed from that job and placed somewhere else. Those are banishing spells. Those are $1,500 workings. But yeah, we can get rid of a coworker for you. If you're more so wanting, like, I want this person to be cursed or hexed, then you want my $3,000 basic hex, okay? That will curse the person and they'll still lose the job. So you have a couple options right there that you can get on. Okay? If you want my menu, go to my Instagram or my Facebook and just send me a message, send me a DM, and it'll automatically post my thing for you. They don't let me message here on TikTok because they're bitches. All right, now, so who we had? We had Shakira. Who was Shakira that's coming up next? Because we just did mirror. So Shakira the Aries. All right, and remember, if you guys want to get on this list, make sure you guys have drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. That's the only way you guys are going to be able to get in on the list today. But it's a slow day today. Yesterday we had so many damn people. Today it feels kind of slow right now. I don't know if people are asleep or what, but it feels kind of slow. So if I run out of people on the list, we're in the live early, which might be for my luck. You know what I'm saying? I personally like when the list is kind of, when we get to end the list a little early. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like it. You know what I mean? So, but you know what I mean? I'll let you guys know if the list is open. But after I finish this for Shakira, and I got T. Khaled, and I got Jules coming up too, after I finish for them, and if there's no one else on my list, goodbye. All right, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm gonna go have lunch early today. All right, let me add you on the list. They said goodbye. You got me fucked up. You gonna get to work, nigga. So we got Sandia. What's up, Sandia? Sandia. The Aries, I got you on my list, baby. We're gonna see if I'm able to have an early lunch today or not. I still gotta come back from lunch though, you know what I mean? But you know, we're gonna see if I get to have an early lunch or not. So let's see what we got for Shakira. Oh yeah, Shakira's not in the live. I forgot. If they're not in the live, we do them later. T. Khaled. We got T. Khaled in the live. T. Khaled going once. T. Khaled, it's your turn. Going twice. T. Khaled, there you go. All right, T. Khaled. I most definitely am. I'm already preparing for it. I got my goddamn, my sigils written on the front part. I still gotta make my petition on the back part. I still gotta add blood, but I've already added semen a few days ago, whatnot. So I already got the energy's already flowing in it. We've already burned a few candles on it, so the energy's already burning in it. So it's gonna be very good. But we still gotta add blood and some other things to it as well, some cinnamon and some other things, some nutmeg. But then I have my other workings here where we got planetary spirits on this month too. We got some planetary workings. We got other spirits over here that we have to also add blood to. Already added semen and did the sex ritual over those ones as well. So, and then we have to do the ones for the rest of you guys, okay? So we got a few things we gotta do. Remember, $100 to get in on the full moon ritual tonight. If you guys have not, I would send in my request and my $100 and get in on that full moon ritual. Like I said, if you guys already have my number, you're gonna get a text message. We know we have different pairs where you guys will be able to see, like with the $1,000 get you or whatnot, and with the $10,000 one will get you. But you know, just advertise on live, get on the $100 one. I guarantee you, if you're dealing with issues in your love life, if you're dealing with issues in your financial life, this will definitely be able to bring the change that you're needing. Now, if you need an obsession spell, don't think you're gonna. Okay. Instead of me getting an obsession spell, I'm gonna pay $100 and get a $5,000 working. No. Okay. If you're having issues with your relationship and you want to spice things up, then I would do that right there. If you're having issues in your relationship and you're single and you want to get somebody, some dates coming through, get a little hot real quick, get some dates coming in, the $100 ritual will work for you. You know, but if you're trying to, I broke up with my toxic ex and I want them to come back and be obsessed with me, it's not happening after the $100 ritual, okay? All right, so get in on the $100 ritual, all right? Don't miss out. It's going to be very, very good. We're also going to be doing some things tonight when they're live with everyone else, pulling in all the energy, all of us together, pulling in this energy, directing our energy, okay? And it will be such a good ritual. So I encourage you guys, text me at 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265, okay? Definitely, I suggest you guys get on it. All right, now, someone says, hey, I never got a reading. Last time I asked for the first time, it was cut off. So if you were cut off on a reading, that means you got a reading done, because if you made it on my list, then we did them. Like, for instance, today, we spent an hour doing readings from yesterday, okay? We spent a whole hour doing readings just from yesterday's list. So you know what I mean? So yeah, your reading's on here. You know, now it's just your job to go through the live and find your reading. Okay. I don't even know what your name is though. So maybe if you give me your name, I might be able to help you out a little bit. You know, Valerie, you need to drop your zodiac sign and get on the list if you want to know if is your ex coming back. You need to get on my list so we can find out for you. Okay, other than that, that's what I got for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and we got T. Khaled, I believe, that we're about to do for. What do we have for T. Khaled? Christine, you need to get on my list if you want to be able to get yourself a reading. What do we have for T. Khaled? All right, so what do you have for T. Khaled this time, Spirit? In your realms of love, you have the, in your realms of love, you have the High Priestess popping up for you at this time. Excuse me, I just had I had to read something. Anyway, like I was saying, so you have the High Priestess popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like with this High Priestess popping up for you, you need to trust your energies, trust your thoughts, your divine intuition that's coming in for you. I feel like that as you begin to trust your energies and you trust your thoughts, it's going to be able to bring in more love for you. You know what I mean? But it's like you gotta really trust the energy that you're feeling. You know, I feel like that you have this divine feminine energy right now. This divine feminine energy that's kicking in. But it's like if you don't pay attention to it, you're gonna miss it. If you don't pay attention to it, then you know it's like dimming your gift. You know what I mean? When I have a gift of reading tarot cards, but if I deny myself reading tarot cards and I stop reading tarot cards and I start doing something else and just deny tarot cards, my gift will start to fade. You know, so I feel like that you need to actually use the knowledge and use the things you have in your life for your betterment. Want to look over into your realms of career, you have the Nine of Wands popping up for you. The Nine of Wands is basically saying that you need to be in the energies of not being so guarded. You know what I mean? Don't overly guard yourself or overly guard your energies or whatnot. But if you want to take a chance, take a chance. You know what I mean? But I feel like you can miss out on great opportunities because you're overly guarded. You know, I don't want to invest in an IRA because, you know, what about if I invest in it and something goes wrong? Or what about if I can't make the $500 a month payment or whatnot to be able to get to $2 million in 20 years? You know, what about if something goes wrong with that? You know, this sense of fear or something like of being overly guarded, and it's like, no, don't be so guarded. Take chances or whatnot. Do things, even though an IRA isn't a chance, but you know, take a chance or whatnot and get on it and do the things you need to do. You know what I mean? When I look into your realms of health, I do feel like that you need to be making sure that you're taking care of your heart, taking care of your health at this time, doing things that will be good for you. You know, jogging, running, eating the right foods, eating red foods like beets and things like that that are good for the heart, they're good for your blood flow. Doing these things will really work in your favor. Last but not least, what I got for you in your realms of overall spirit messages, you have the Magician. So everything that you need to do will work out for you, okay? Because you have the Magician. So it's like things are in your life that whatever you need is already in your life. You just have to take action, okay? As you take action, I feel like things will work out for you, okay? Use the gifts that you have been given. Use the tools that you have, and things will work in your favor. Brother, that's what I'm getting for you in today's reading, family. Let me know that verse in the comments down below. What we got here? We got Cam. All right, let's see now. I don't think I had a Cam on my list from yesterday. So I don't think I had one on there. So either you gotta look at whatever day that you were actually on the list, and you need to go check out the live from then, because I don't think I had a Cam yesterday that we didn't do. So if you were in the live, or if you left out the live before I called your name and I put you on the list, this time, don't leave out the live. Stay in the live, okay? All right, that's all I can tell y'all to do. Stay in the live or purchase your reading. Once you purchase your reading, we can do your reading first. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know what I mean, we'll do your reading, but I've done hundreds. Like, I got hundreds of readings, so I'm not about to go through all this just so I can find where you were. You know what I mean? Like, we got hundreds of goddamn readings that we done knocked out. You know what I'm saying? And just over the past couple of days. So I need you to go ahead and, if you want to get on the list, stay on the live so that way you can get your reading done. You can know when it's done. Other than that, you can look through the videos and see if you can find it. All right, now let's see now. For those of you guys who want to get on the list, you guys need to drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. That way you guys can get on the list. Like Jules. Where's Jules at? Jules, where you at? We got Jules. Jules, going once. Jules going twice. All right, if Jules don't pop up, you're going to be put on our list for the morning of tomorrow. Okay, let's see the next one that we got. We got Sandia, the Aries. Sandia, the Aries. Where you at, Sandia? Sandia says, I'm here. See, when you're ready and you're in position, it goes so much easier for you. You just got to make sure that you're put in position. Oh, okay, you want to, okay, that's fine. All right, well, are you getting on the list right now? Because I'm like, you could have been got on the list, baby. I suggest that if you want to get on the list, you go ahead and do it. Let's get Brianna the Virgo. Brianna the Virgo, you made on the list. Let's get Tammy the Virgo. Let's get Kendra the Gemini. Okay, let's see now. Let's get Cam's the Gemini. Okay, Cam's, I got you over here on the list. All right. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me just grab me some water real quick. This girl's over here asleep. Let me grab me some water real fast, you guys. And we'll begin with you. H2O. Give me some H2O. That's the best way to go. Feeling like rodeo. She riding this day like a rodeo. Let's get Lisa the Libra. What's up, Lisa? Lisa the Libra. Interesting name. Lisa the Libra. You sound like a tarot card reader. Maybe you need to read tarot cards, baby. Sound like a tarot card reader. I'd watch it. If your name popped up on YouTube, I'd tune in and see what your readings were like. Lisa the Libra. What's up, you guys? It's time for me to do your readings today with Lisa the Libra. I watched. Let's see now what we got for Sandia. What do we have for Sandia? Love, money, health, spirit message. What do we have for Sandia? Love, money, health, spirit message. What do we have for Sandia? What we got? Okay. Wow. I get the closet like wow. I've been just feeling like wow. She said she love me like how. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, Sandia. All right, baby. So you got the Two of Swords in your realms of love. So I do feel like that you need to be focusing a bit more on doing something new. It's like whatever old things you were doing or whatever the old was is not going to work out for you, okay? So the old needs to be just that, left off in the past, finished, done with, not focused on, but release. Release all the old energy of the old things. and try something new, okay? The new is what's going to get you where you want to go to. The new is what's going to do it for you. But I definitely feel like the old is not it. You know what I mean? So if you've already tried it, it's not going to work now. You know what I mean?
Let's journey together to discover.
Let's see what we got for you. What's this? How's this from?
Modern storytelling has kind of given.
Taurus. This is what we got. So we got us as a new review, and this is for my client Roxanne. She says, "Hey, how are you, Shaman? Your spell has been working so well.
Oh, look at that right there.
She says, when you said that the spell would.
Sorry, I just saw somebody to see. All right, so now let's go ahead and dive into it for you real quick. So now when I look over at your realms of career, you have the Lovers card popping up for you at this time. So the Lovers basically telling me that, you know, things are going to work out for you career-wise. Either you're going to be doing something that you really love to do, or if you don't really love your job, then you need to find what you love about your job. You know what I mean? If you can find what you love about your job, then I feel like that things will really work in your favor. But you got to find what you love about your job and double down on that. Let's see. I would find some. Would I find someone new? I dated my ex. Yeah, you know, the Two of Swords would say something like, "Don't go back to an ex. Don't go back to a past person. But instead, you need to go to something new." You know what I mean? Not the current, not the past, but something completely new would be where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? When you look into your realms of health, you make your own luck. So you know what I mean? I feel like that if there's something that you're not happy about health-wise, you can fix that in your life, okay? Because you make your own luck with the Queen of Wands. Overall, spirit message, a lot of abundance coming in for you at this time. I don't see anything for you to worry about or for you to stress over. You know, a lot of abundance coming in for you and wealth with the King of Pentacles popping up for you. So it feels like, you know, things that are more difficult for others are easier for you to do, which brings you success and gives you value. You know what I mean? So I feel like even career-wise, financially-wise, you know, you're looking pretty good at this time. Nothing for you to worry about, baby. That's what I'm getting for you today. And your message, Sandra, if you have a yes or no question, go ahead and drop it in the comments down below. So is someone new coming in for you? Is that your question? Is someone new coming in for her? Yes, no, maybe. Let's find out for her. Yes, no, maybe. Tell me, baby. All right, baby. So you have a yes card popping up for you at this time for someone coming in for you, new coming in for you. Definitely could be a Scorpio. You're going to be meeting or coming in for you at this time. I feel like this person was going to be very kind of goal oriented, or very goal focused. I feel like this person is going to be successful in what they do as well. You know, so but you have Scorpio popping up for you at this time in your realms of love for the next person coming towards you. Okay. She said, "I hate Scorpio. Yeah, tough luck." Okay. You know what I'm saying? I can only give you what they gave me. They said Scorpio's on the way to your ass. So, yeah, but maybe they're Scorpio moon or Scorpio rising. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely got Scorpio in their chart, for sure. All right, so we got Brianna coming up next. Brianna, where you at, baby? Are you in the live, baby? Where you at, Brianna? It's your go. Brianna going once. That's no problem, baby. Happy to do it for you. Brianna going twice. Okay, there you are. Okay, so Kime, you're Brianna. Got you. All right. Do you have a yes or no question for me? We're gonna look into your love, your money, your spirit message. Do you have a yes or no question that you wanted the answer to, though? Put that there for you. Let's see now. What do we have for their love, money, health, spirit message? What do we have for the love, money, health, spirit message? Is SAR my person? SAR sounds like SARS. Sounds like some type of ew, I don't like how that name sounds. Ew, that name is a nasty ass sounding name. That motherfucker sound like a walking disease. We're gonna find out for you though. We're gonna see in a minute. All right, but let's go ahead and look first into your love. Now, in your realms of love, definitely need to guard yourself at this time. Guard your heart. You know what I'm saying? Guard yourself currently right now. I think is that person and you know that's coming who is going to be I don't know. We just finished a reading. You're gonna have to get back on the list, or you're gonna have to buy a reading, baby, and you can skip the list. But either or, that's fine. Or you can buy a private reading or whatnot, and we can go way more in depth on that. All right, but right now we're on Brianna. So Brianna, like I was saying for you, baby, in your realms of love, I do feel like you need to guard yourself at this time. Guard your heart. Guard your resources. Guard yourself at this time is what I'm picking up for you currently. I feel like that if you can, then things will kind of work in your favor. But I feel like that you don't need to be overly giving in your realms of love, or overly giving in your heart, or believing things in your heart, in your realms of love at this time. When I look into your realms of money, your money looks pretty damn good though, okay? Your money, you have the 10 of Cups popping up for you at this time, so I do feel like that financially, wish fulfillments are coming through for you. Something that you wish for, something that you have a desire for, is definitely coming in for you, okay? So I would be on the lookout for that right there. When I look into your realms of health, you got victory in some forms of your health. So if you were dealing with any sickness, or you're dealing with any type of illness, you're going to be able to have victories in the realms of your health, where things will work out fine just for you. When I look over into your overall message, okay, you do have the Lovers card popping up for you. So you need to be focusing on things that you love, so that way you can double down on the things that you love in your life. All right, hold on one second. Let me see what's going on with my daughter real quick. Hey, hey. Wake up and watch the baby. Hey, that is working right now. Over there for a second. Can't smoke in the morning, you're gonna be sleeping and shit. Yeah. Daddy gotta get on that mommy's case. Daddy gotta tell her she can't hang with the big dogs, and she can't do it. All right, sorry you guys, I had to go see my daughter real quick and put some order in my household. All right, let's go ahead and get back to it real quick. So we got, that was for Brianna. Brianna, do you have a yes or no question after that? Do you have anything you want to know yes or no wise? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Hi, please add me on the list. Benice, you need to go ahead and add, oh yeah, your yes or no question. Okay, so you have a no popping up for you at this time. You have a no. You have the 4 of Cups. I feel like that it's almost like there are a few people that have been offered to you, and the newest one on the list is Sar. And like I told you, that name doesn't even sound right. So I don't even like the way the name sounds and shit. Okay, so you got a no popping up for you at this time when it comes towards is that your person? All right, let's go ahead and go down to the next one. It's going to be Tammy, the Virgo. Tammy, where you at, Tammy? It's your turn. It's your turn, Tammy. Let's go ahead and get on the list. All right, someone says, is Frida my person? You got to get on the list. Y'all remember, I'm not just over here just answering everybody. I'm answering only the people who are on my list. Only way you guys get on my list is by dropping your zodiac signs in the comments down below. No zodiac sign down below equals no reading, okay? Straight up, all right? Sandia wants to get back in the list. I'll put you over here. Sandia is Aries. Let's get Lee, Cancer. Let's get Benice, the Capricorn. Benish. Okay, Benish, I got you on my list. All right, Tammy, where you at, Tammy the Virgo? Going once. Tammy the Virgo, going twice. I didn't see Tammy. Anybody see Tammy the Virgo? Okay, they said they're here. All right, I see over there. Now, Tammy, you need to get your question ready for me. Whatever question you want to know, we're going to give it an answer to. So have your question ready. Let's look into it for Val. And Val. 5 million ways to die. Choose one. Let's see now. We got Tammy, in your realms of love, you do have the Hermit popping up for you at this time. You know, so I do feel like that you need to go ahead and balance out whatever situation is going on in your realms of love. So turning a negative situation to a positive one, changing a negative energy to positive energy, you know, not allowing negative energy to affect you, but instead change that negative energy to a positive vibration. And things will be able to go well for you in your realms of love. You could be dealing with Sagittarius energy here as well. When I look over to your realms of money, you have the Page of Wands. So I do feel like that you need to find what you're passionate about and double down on it. What do you really have passion in work-wise that you can double down on? What new do you have passion in on? You know what I mean? Because I feel like that if you really can just put your energy towards that, things will work out for you. I also, you know, today I'm going to the barber shop so I can get faded up and lined up and my beard lined up and everything, get all clean cut or whatnot. I had to find a barber. I finally found one because I'm in Spain, so it's not like being in the USA where I'm a nigga, okay? I'm black. I'm a black man, okay? So I can't just go to any barber and be like, oh yeah, look at my hair. You know what I mean? I gotta go to the right ones or somebody out here looking crazy. So, you know, I say that because when I look at this, I feel like this for you as well. I feel like that something about your appearance, if you can get more youthful in your appearance and more clean in your appearance and something about the way that you dress, it will also help your money life, okay? It will help you financially as well. Okay, when I look over into your realms of health, you got the Lovers card popping up for you. So I feel like you need to be working on your health, but you need to find a way that you can work on your health by doing something you love. You know what I mean? So like, let's say that you love playing tennis. That's working on your health. You love playing basketball. That's working on your health. But it's also doing fitness. You know what I mean? So finding something that you love while at the same time, exact time working on your health. Tammy, last but not least, you have the Ace of Cups popping up for you. So if you're looking for love, new love is on the way. If you're not looking for love, new love is on the way. You do have the Ace of Cups popping up for you. So there is somebody who's interested in you at this time. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you know, with them water cards popping up there. All right, that's what I'm getting for you at this time. We got Kendra, the Gemini, popping up next. What's Kendra, the Gemini? Kendra, the Gemini, it's your turn, baby. We got Kendra going once. She says, I'm here. I'll see you, baby. All right, so now after that, what's up, Freaky J? Good to see you, baby. So now after Kendra, we got Cams, we got Lisa, we got Lee the Cancer, we got Benish, we got Sandia the Aries. We got a few people on the list right here. So if you guys want to get on the list, go ahead and drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below, and we will put you guys on the list. Okay? I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on Kick. I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on everything except for Instagram right now. Okay? If you can think of a platform, I'm probably on it except for any mainstream platform. I'm on it except for Instagram right now. That's because I left my other phones back in America with in my storage and shit with all the rest of my other shit and whatnot. Okay, so let's see what we got for who we add on the list. Drop your zodiac sign to get on the list. Who we add on the list? Let's add Freaky J. Free. She just want to snake. Want to creep, come around. I'm just trying to lay this dick down. I'm just trying to take your what's a little pound town. I just want to show you what I really like. Do it every night. Do it right. Legs up in the air. She just see don't care. I'ma eat that pussy like I'm really in the fair. Bring the werewolf, bring the fair wood. Ain't fair with it. To my chair with it. Bring that ass and put the chair with it. Bring the ass down, put on a fucking chair with it. I'm gonna make that pussy squirt with it. In dessert with it. Eat that pussy like dessert with it. In dessert with it. Hold on. Hold on, man. Let me stop playing around. But that's what that shit remind me of. Listen, we got Freaky J. What we got for her? What's your zodiac sign again? Cancer? Oh, yeah, she freaky. Them cancers get down, boy. Them cancers are a good time. You know what I'm saying? Them cancers get down. They're a good time. They are fun. And they're nurturing. You know what I mean? They don't make sure that you ate. They don't make sure that you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the cancers. Let's see, we got, if we're adding anybody else on the list before we begin for Miss Baby Girl. Miss Baby Girl. Let me see you dance. Let me see you twirl. Oh, baby girl. Okay, let's see what we got for Baby Girl. We got your cards for. We got Juju. What's up, Juju? Juju. Who knew? I got your body of voodoo. She wanna comfort the whole crew. I wanna do what I want to. Drink, we gon' drink. I'm gon' pipe you down, alright. It's your night, it's your life. We can do the shit you like. Sniffy sniff, take a lift. I'ma throw you off a cliff on this day. Little bitch, let's get rich, let's get lit. Sippy sip. Say what you want tonight. I've been on you all night. You in that food so tight. With them on. Let me see. I gotta change this beat. This shit a vibe. That's just kind of vibey though. I gotta fuck with it. Juju, you are a Cancer? Cancerians. They be popping up. Yeah, I used to be able to freestyle, man. I stopped freestyling so long. I can barely do it now, man. Like I can barely do it now. But I used to be like having people on. I can still do it. If I sat down and I smoked a blunt and then I was doing this shit, I would have kicked the dice roll. I would have kept going on that shit, boy. That shit was kind of hard. All right, let's see now. Someone says, is there only one question? Is there only one question? Is there only a yes or no question? So when we do you guys' reading, you guys get a question after your reading, okay? Yes, it's one question after your reading is done. We're going to look to your love, we're going to look to your money, we're going to look to your health, we're going to look to your spirit message. And then if there's something that you want to know, feel free to ask that in the comments down below, and we'll also answer that for you as well, all right? But if you're wanting like multiple questions, I can't do it. You guys can purchase them, okay? On live, $5 per question. Off live is $25 per question, okay? So off live is $150 for a 15-minute session. We can go through everything for you guys. On live, you guys can be able to get a free reading. You guys can also get back on the list. So you can ask a question, get it for free by waiting for your turn, and then you can put your zodiac sign back on the list and come back around and get another question answered if you want to do it like that. Okay? So Kendra the Jimmy. Let's see what we got for Kendra. What up with you, baby? You got a question ready for me? Let's get Cotton on here. Cotton is a cancers. Them Cancerians. Yeah. Okay, so Kendra, in your realms of love, let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. And you have the Three of Cups popping for you. So I do feel like that you'll be able to find love by going out, by celebrating, by working with others, by spending time with others, you know what I mean? I feel like that you will be able to find what love you're wanting. Or if you're currently in a relationship, you'll be able to keep your relationship flowing by going out. You need to be social. You need to be more social at this time. I feel like that's going to be a good ticket for you. And your overall message when it comes to your finance, you got some karma coming through for you. Something from the past could be coming back. This could be a past job, a past position or whatnot that's coming back for you to be able to do. Popping up for this time. And your overall message when it comes towards your health. There could be something that's going on that's hidden at this time. You might want to go ahead and go and get a checkup and check some things out for yourself. You know, so there could be something like that could help you out, that, you know, something could be illuminated. So I feel like that you might want to, like you just asked, well, I lose weight, you know what I mean? I feel like if you have a difficulty losing weight, you need to find out the reason why. Like, for instance, I was talking to my sister, and my sister's talking about how she wants to lose weight, but she doesn't feel like her diet's making her lose weight. And so I asked her, what's your blood type? She said, well, you know, my blood type is O positive. And so I was like, okay, well, what are you eating? I only eat vegetables. And I said, that's why. You need to eat fish. You know, your blood type also determines what type of food you should be eating. Certain blood types, you should be eating red meats, okay? You're going to digest them so much better. It's going to be so much better for you. But if your blood type is saying that you need to eat vegetables, like mine, when I eat vegetables, I drop weight like overnight. Like, weight just starts dropping off me. You know what I mean? But if I eat any sort of like breads or fried foods, the weight will just sit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not supposed to eat those type of things or whatnot. I'm not supposed to eat those. I'm supposed to eat fishes, and I'm supposed to eat vegetables. Really, I'm supposed to just be doing vegetable life. Like, when I would be locked up, I would lose so much weight when I get locked up because I would eat nothing but vegetables while I was incarcerated. Only thing I would eat is vegetables. Hey, bro, you gonna, no, yeah, hey, I'm selling this. Let me get your vegetables. Yeah, I'll give you this. Give me your vegetables, I'll give you this. You know what I mean? But I only would eat vegetables, and I would come out shredded every single time I would come out. Losing like 50 pounds, you know what I'm saying? So overall spirit message I got for you, Kendra, is that your name, Kendra? I said right? Yeah, Kendra. Overall message, what's up with you, John? Good to see you, baby. Drop your zodiac if you want to get on the list. You know, but overall message that I'm getting for you at this time is the 9 of Swords. So I do feel like that you got to get out of your head. You can overthink things, you know what I mean, and start putting yourself in this negative loop, you know what I'm saying? And like, the negative loop has to come to an end, because if you just continuously put yourself there, all you're going to do is breed more negativity. So change the way that you're thinking at this time. Change your thought process. And as you change your thought process, good will start to flow in for you, okay? You know, you got like this comfort blanket on the card as well, which puts this comfort blanket on them and whatnot. So it's like, don't nurture your wounds, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, it's like somebody who's 30 years old and they're scared of the dark. You know what I mean? I'm not about to fucking baby your ass. I'm gonna tell you, shut the fuck up and turn the lights off. You know what I mean? Your goddamn ass, you know, you're gonna realize today, there is no goddamn boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? But so that's the energy I feel for you. Like, you gotta just go ahead and rip the band-aid off and realize that life is what life is, okay? But get out of this 9 of Swords energy, okay? That's what I'm getting for you and your message, baby. We got coming up next, we got Cams. Where Cam's at? Cam, where you at, Cam? You was talking out shit earlier today. You was talking about how I was in your life and you had too many people. I got my reading missed. Now it's your turn, Cam. Where you at, Cam? It's your turn. You about to get skipped again. Kendra, did you have a yes or no question for me? If you have a yes or no question for me, feel free to ask it, and I can give you the answer to it. But if not, you know, don't worry about it. Pick me. I have a question. All right, if you have a question, you need to get on my list. Cam said I'm here. So if you guys want to get on the list, make sure you guys drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. What do we have for Cam's love, money, health, and spirit message? Love, money, health, spirit message. Wanna know which way I should go? Slow, stacking up my chips, that's for sure. Calling me up, hit him out now, what's this show? I've been sipping, I've been moving for my crew. I don't wanna do what you boys do. I like making money fucking too. Let's see now, we got the 7 of Swords popping up for you at this time. So I definitely do feel like, oh, let me add you on this. Is it Gracia? Gracia? I'm about to call you Garcia like a motherfucker, but is it Gracia? Let's see, Gracia the Gemini. You're a Gemini, huh? You probably hell. Probably hell in a handbag. You be like, what? No, I'm not hell. I'm fun. I like to go have fun. What do you mean? Yeah, it's when you have fun that you become hell. I already know. Especially when your ass drink or some shit, man. I just know what we got for Cam. So what we got for you, baby. Make sure you have your question ready for me, all right? Whatever question that you want to know, make sure you have it ready for me at this time. Because we're going to answer your yes or no question as soon as we're finished with yours. Give me a yes or no answer for her. Say, you said it right. I be knowing them gems, man. I be knowing them Geminis. I'm gonna give you this card here. Let's see now. We got Visconti. Your name sounds like a nerd, a sexy ass nerd. Visconti. Like the fuck? What type of name is that shit? Visconti. Or a bad liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like from a celebrity like that no one cares about, like Tyra Banks or some shit. Try new Visconti. That liquor sucks. Let's see now. Visconti, no, I'm adding you on the list right now. Visconti's a Cancer. We got Visconti on the list for you. I got you on the list, baby. She's like, damn, why you coming for my name? You know, it's actually my great-grandfather's name who fought in the Civil War against the Nazis. But they had a stupid name too. No, I'm playing. Visconti's a very beautiful name. All right, so now let's go ahead and dive into it real quick for Cam. Cam, let's go ahead and see what we got for you at this time. So Cam, when I look into your realms of love, you have the Seven of Swords popping up for you right now. This Seven of Swords is saying that you got to be strategic in what you're wanting. If you're trying to get somebody in the realms of love, you're trying to get love into your life, you got to be strategic to actually have it. Meaning like this, you know, don't think you are that now. I hate when people say that shit, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, you know, don't just think that, oh, because you're breathing, everyone's gonna bow down to you, you know what I mean? But more so be in the energy of, all right, if I want love, what can I do to attract love in my life? If I want to have health, what can I do to attract health? You know, I feel like you need to be a bit more logical and strategic in getting the things you want. Or, you know, hire somebody like me. I want her man, how can I get him? I'll call Sirron the Shaman, okay? Let him do some witchcraft and then he's mine. You know, you might want to be strategic in the things that you're doing to get what you want ultimately. You know, so when I look up into your realms of career, don't rush back to old situations or doing old things, okay? I feel like rushing back to the past or rushing back to negative things or rushing back towards old ways of doing things isn't really going to help you at this time. You know what I mean? I feel like you need to release the past and more so keep going towards the future at this time. You know, so don't rush back to old things, okay? When I look over in your realms of health, I do feel like that you need to be working, you should be working on your health currently. You need to take time and really work on your health, start doing things that would be better for you health-wise so that way you can be taking care of yourself, okay? Very important you do. Overall spirit message is you're pretty good right now, family. You do have the Queen of Pentacles popping up for you, so I feel like that you need to be focusing more so on the things that you care about. How can you invest in things that you care about, people that you care about, looking out for somebody that you care about, like your children or your marriage or your relationship, you know what I mean, or a sibling. How can you do good for somebody else is what I'm picking up intuitively for you at this time. In your rooms are your yes or no question, Cams. Here's what I got for you. You got the Empress popping up at this time. You better strap it up or you're going to get pregnant, all right? No, but that is true. You know, you better make sure you strap it up or whatnot, or you can't get pregnant. This is a card of pregnancy or whatnot. But it's also a yes card. So whatever question that you might have had, the answer is yes for you, okay? So I'm getting for you and yours. We got Lisa, the Libra. Where's Lisa, the Libra? My new favorite tarot card reader. Lisa, the Libra, where you at, baby? Lisa the Libra, going once. I'm here. All right, we got Lisa the Libra. Do you have a question for me, a yes or no question for me today? I was thinking a copy came. Viscotti Zephyrza is the first tarot cards created. Oh, so that's not really your name? Because I was about to say, that just sound like a fucking liquor. That just sound like a terrible ass liquor, Visconti. Now that I know that, oh, that's going to be my fucking first terrible liquor. Hey, that's a good ass idea. That's going to be my first tarot. I'm going to have a tarot card on the bottle, and it's going to be me, and I'm going to be like, do you like to drink? I don't even talk like this, but I am in the video. Do you like to drink liquor? Drink new Visconti, the liquor of the gods. We're gonna put little gold flakes in, and shit. You know what I'm saying? Have the magician on the front of the bottle type shit. Oh, that's a fucking genius idea. They call it Visconti. Ah! Oh my God, I'm a genius, okay? Let me write your name down one more time. How you spell that shit again? Visconti. Underline that twice, all right? Y'all don't try and steal my idea either. I swear to God, y'all better not try and steal my idea now. All right? Because now I feel like the spirits are flowing right now, okay? All right, now let's see what we got coming up next. Was Lisa. What do we have for Lisa at this time? What do we got for Lisa, spirits? Lisa, we're going to look into your love, we're going to look into your money, and we're going to look into... I'm going to be on the beach with my shirt off, wearing a... what are them Spanish dudes we wearing? Them ascots around my neck? Like the wind blowing my life. Drink news. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the laugh I needed today. Okay. What do we have for Lisa? Let's go ahead and dive into it. Bow, bow, and bow. Oh my God. Alright, I'm sorry, y'all. That was just funny as fuck. Oh man. Oh my God, that was a good one. That was a good one, okay? Sorry, but I don't want a reading from you. Okay, well then, bye. The fuck? Hey, y'all. This nigga said that shit like you're supposed to mean something. Hey, you know what? You like to laugh and have a good time, and that personally offends me because I'm a bitch, you know, and a Karen. So if you laugh and have good vibes, that is not what I stand for. So please remove me from the free list that I begged to be on. Get your dumb ass out my mind, bitch. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Well, people are stupid. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. This nigga said, please remove me from your free list. And I was like, no, don't make my job easier. No, what will I do? Like, oh my God, get the fuck out of here, bitch. All right, now where's that with you guys? So who we doing with? We're doing with Lisa. Lisa. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this for you, Lisa. See what we got for you today in your message, okay? All right, so now let's see now. It says, yes, I'm a bitch. Yes, I can test, but I can tell when somebody is not a true reader, or I'm not a true reader. Oh my, you hurt my feelings. What will I do with living out here on a possibly do without you being here in my life? Oh no! Are you sure? Are you sure it's gonna change my life? How will I afford my lifestyle if I don't give you a free reading? How can I do it? Gosh, hey, for the rest of you guys in the live, can somebody please explain to me how will I ever survive? Not being what I'm not doing free readings for this bitch. Somebody please tell me. You know, maybe it's the witchcraft that I do. Maybe it's that. Maybe if I keep trying, maybe one day I'll be as successful as you. What's your name again? Benish. Oh, Beneath. Okay, Benish. Maybe one day, if I keep trying, I can be as successful as Benish, you know, and live in a third world country. Wow, that would be amazing, guys. Well, if you don't get your goddamn monkey mouth built ass, your goddamn cinder block built ass, you don't get your goddamn, if I had $1 looking ass, if you don't get your goddamn, please help me, I'm drowning in the face looking ass, if you don't get your goddamn under the bed black as night looking ass, out my goddamn loud. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Boy, don't play with me. I do this shit for a living, bitch. Don't play with me. Find yourself on tonight's hex list. Find yourself on tonight's hex list. You're going to be sleeping tonight. You're going to wake up and some motherfucker over you like this. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing with me, bitch. All right, now where was that? All right, I'm done with you now. I'm done with you. All right, so now, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Okay, let's go ahead and do your reading today. All right, let's see what we got for you. Now, so Lisa, you have the High Priestess popping up for you at this time. You know what I mean? So, hi. So with the High Priestess popping up for you, you got to listen to yourself. You know what I mean? There's going to be a bunch of thoughts that can pop up for you. Just in the astrology alone, that's going to be happening. There's going to be thoughts that will pop up that will, you need to trust, because your intuition is going to be high right now. You know, so trust these thoughts when it comes to your realms of love. Trust your intuition at this time. As you trust your intuition, it's going to give you what you need. You know what I mean? But I feel like that the answers for you are already here. You just have to actually listen to yourself, okay? Not to everything else, not to the outside forces, not even what other people have to say, but trust yourself, and you're going to be guided, straight up. Okay. Now, when I look over here at your overall messages of wealth, you have the Hermit. So I do feel like that you've gained a lot of knowledge. Okay. You've done a lot of things for yourself. You've worked very hard and you put forth the energy and whatnot. But it's like you have all this knowledge, but now what are you doing with it? You know what I mean? You have all this knowledge for yourself, but now it's like, what can you do with it? You know, are you going to keep it all to yourself? Or are you going to go out and do something with it? You know what I mean? Yeah, these laughing emojis. Oh, man, I'm a comedian. I need to do comedy part-time. But like I was saying, so, you know, when it comes towards this, you got to really trust yourself and utilize the energies that you know, okay? Now, when it comes towards your health, yeesh, that ain't good. You do have the 5 of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. So, you know, you could be dealing with things in your realms of health that aren't the best right now, you know, but it's like don't draw attention to your weaknesses, you know, like don't draw attention to the things that you don't like about yourself. It could be your weight, you know what I mean, could be something that's going on your weight, but it's like don't focus on the negative aspects. I feel like that you need to change your thoughts, because you have the power to change. Like, for instance, these people are outside in the snow, in the cold, instead of going right inside this church and seeking sanctuary. You can seek sanctuary, but it's like you're going to have to stop focusing on your negative so that way the positive can come in for you, okay? What up, what's your name? Kimmy? I'll put you on the list, Kimmy. We got Kimmy on YouTube. Oh, thank God, Kimmy. Woo! I guess we found someone to replace Benish. Gosh, you guys. That was a close one. All right, Kimmy, let me add you on the list. Alright, let's be real. Alright, let's go to Lisa. Last but not least, what I got for you is the 10 of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. I gotta do that too. Fuck, I need more than one fucking hand. Alright, but like I was saying, so in your overall message, Lisa, money's on the way for you. You have the 10 of Pentacles popping up at this time. So I definitely feel like there is abundance and money that's on the way for you. So I would definitely be on the lookout for that if I was you. All right, Kimmy, no, you didn't. Kimmy, you didn't do anything, Kimmy. We're all laughing at this person who is in our live, okay? It's this person named Benish or whatnot. Really, what it comes down to is they were mad because they've been on my list waiting and they have to wait in line unless they pay for a reading, okay? So then they try to, I guess, discourage me or say, you know what, take me off your list. And it's like, you're getting a free reading, okay? You know you're getting a free reading, right? So then I start roasting them and clowning them and everybody start laughing. Oh, were you in the live? Were you in here just to see it? If not, rewind the video. It was funny, okay? It was definitely a moment, okay? I just want to say thank you, Benish, because we all needed that laugh. Oh my God, yo, dumbass. That nigga sat here for an hour and waited just to be put off the fucking list. You're a dumbass. You should have said it after you got your reading, stupid. You be stupid. Alright, Sandia. Okay, Sandia, you're back for round 2, baby. You already got a reading today and you got back on the list. Now that's how you do it. So we're gonna go ahead and I know people do be impatient. People be impatient. But also, if you know the astrology today, we got an Aries moon. So people are going to be like aggressive. But, you know, to combat the aggression or people trying to start fights with you, you're supposed to laugh today. Why surround laughing and telling jokes so much? Because that's what you're supposed to do today. Today is the Aries full moon. There's going to be more than that that's going to go on today. So if you guys are out in traffic, you might experience things like this out in traffic or with your family or with certain people or whatnot. Just laugh. Make fun, crack jokes, and laugh about it. Laugh it off. Don't actually feed into like negativity and start putting yourself in a bad vibration. Because it is the Aries moon tonight, full moon, Aries full moon. So there's going to be that action shit popping off, okay? So be, you know what I'm saying, always stay in control of your shit, you know what I mean? All right, that was for Lisa. Let's go ahead and see what else we got popping up here. We got for Sandia. What's your question you had for me, baby? What did you want to know, baby? I know you had some questions, so you go ahead and drop your question for me. You got to get back on the list. Banisha. You got to get back on the list, Cams. You got to tell me, put me on the list. I'll put you on the list. Now, Sandia, you better hurry up with your question. Where's L.E.? Where's L.E.? L.E. says, I'm right there. All right, so, yeah, no, actually, she's first. If you look here, she's first and then you're second. But you get a full reading. She's getting a yes or no question. So she's just getting a question real quick. And then we're going to do yours. And then we are going to take our lunch break. We're at our 3-hour mark. Well, we're at 2 hours. We're at 2 hours, 57 minutes by the time I finish with this next question. We're going to take our lunch break. And then we'll come back to everybody on my list is going to be Freaky J, Juju, Cotton, Garcia. Well, no, we could probably just knock. I mean, y'all want me to just knock these? Because I only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could really just knock out the 5 and then take our lunch break. Yeah, we could really probably just knock out the 5 and then take our lunch break. So let's find out for her real quick. So is that Scorpio a cheater, yes or no? Is that Scorpio a cheater, yes or no? Cotton, I got you, Cotton. It ain't no words. Remember, you guys. I'm live on YouTube, okay? So your readings are live on YouTube. Okay, no, the person wasn't cheating on you. You have the 4 of Swords popping up here at this time. I feel like that you've been through some things, and that this person might have like this charisma about them, but you know, you have a no card popping up on, is this person cheating on you, or is this person being cheated? On the bottom of the deck, you have another no popping up at this time. See what you got on top of the deck. Top of the deck, you can't let other people's words, other people what they have to say, or even your own emotions and petty thoughts get in your way of what the facts are, what you know for a fact. You know what I mean? So you got to know on this that person cheating or anything like that. Oh, the one that I'm talking about. Where if the spirits are saying that there's a Scorpio coming in your life, they're not going to send you well. I haven't seen where I've gotten a love reading for someone and they send you a cheater in your love reading. It's usually they send somebody that's going to be good for you. You know what I mean? Something that you've been manifesting. I haven't seen where it's something negative. I'm not going to say that can never happen, but I just haven't ever seen nothing like that happen when I've done my love reading. So that's what I got for you. But they said they gave you multiple no's that this person is not going to be a cheater. The Scorpio you're going to be dealing with, okay? Now we got Lee the Cancer coming up next. Lee, do you have your question ready for me? You got your question ready for me at this time? Is Frida my person? Let's find out for you. Is Frida her person? I'm gonna do that one. I keep on trying to jump out the deck. All right, I got that for you. All right, so now before we continue on, we're gonna watch a brief commercial. We're gonna take a brief commercial break.
So y'all said you this is for my
Okay, let's see now. Flip camera. All right, so let's go ahead and.
So we got us a new review. This is for my client Roxanne. She says, "Hey, how are you, Shaman? Your spell has been working so well. We've finally been talking." She says, "When you said that the spell would make him contact me, you were right. I can feel the obsession spell working." She says, "And last night."
We have a review popping up from one of
So
my
we got us
sisters
a new review. And just
that they were able to get during our half off savings. So I want to go ahead and read through this right here. It's one of my clients that got the obsession spell. For those of you guys over here, you guys be able to see it as well. You guys can go through. We have tons of reviews. This is like one of my reviews from this year. So this isn't even new. We've been doing obsession spell for a long time. But I want to go over this one right here for you guys so you guys can see. So we got this person says, "Hey, how are you, Shaman? Your spell has been working so well. We've finally been talking." She says, "When you said this spell would make him contact me, you were right." She said, "I can feel the obsession spell working for a fact." She said, "And last night he came over and OMG, Shaman, we had the best sex." She said, she's laughing emoji. She said, "I swear you really are the best. I rate you 5 stars." Okay. You know,
for my client Roxanne. She says, "Hey,
you guys can work with the best." Now she was able to get this at half off rate. Instead of her paying $5,000, she only had to pay $2,500 for it. But I encourage you guys to go to my YouTube channel, okay? Go to my YouTube channel, check out my reviews, click on shorts. You know, you guys will be able to see some awesome workings like this one here, which is one of my more recent ones that we did. The last one we posted. You know, and this is for a client. I just want to make a video where I scroll and I show you guys. We got Wednesday, we got from September 18th. We got further back, you know, in these ones right here. So, and this right here, the client talks about how we were able to get them to Disneyland, because the person came from Disneyland. As a matter of fact, I'll let them speak it for themselves. Hold on, let me turn it up. wrote me today, and she says, she sent me this picture of her at Disneyland. She says, all right, and we got ourselves a new review, and this right here is from my client Roxanne. She had purchased a marriage spell, and we had did the working for her. She gave me a great review. I want to read to you guys. She says, so here's a review. She says, so he proposed to me yesterday. He cried and everything. She said, Chris, it was so beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much for working with me. You are amazing. You know, and we're able to pull this in for this person. If you look at the dates, she had got it on the 18th. She had gave me her review on the 21st. Okay, then she wrote me today, and she says, she sent me this picture of her at Disneyland. She says, okay, Shaman, he took our family to Disney. She said, you have completely changed this man. He is nothing like how he was. You are amazing. I said, that's beautiful. I let her know that you purchased the marriage.
All right, hey guys, if you want to be able to learn how you can change your life, you know, maybe you guys are dealing with financial issues and you haven't been able to provide for your family.
Yeah, you guys
Taurus.
can check out some of these great reviews. Then we got awesome Mark and everything, guys. So we got ourselves a new review.
Pisces,
You know, so if you guys are wanting to be able to work with the world,
So we got another review in. So this is my own personal review. I had some people that was wondering about my $300,000 working, and they wanted to see if it's really real. Basically, are people really paying me that type of money to be able to have me do the type of workings that I claim that I do? Right. Well, this right here is a month, and one of my accounts that I use to get my transfers in, I made over $100,000. This is only because people are buying the 300K package. Not only are they buying the 300K package, but they're buying the love spells, they're buying the healing spells, they're buying my Clauneck spell, my Lucifuge spell, my Mammon spell. When I tell you that I am the world's best and you're never going to meet anybody doing witchcraft on the scale that I do it on, I really mean that. I am dead serious, okay? I don't know anyone else who's doing occultic practices and getting 100K months. I don't know anyone else doing these type of workings on the scale or the level I do them on. So if you're wanting to be able to work with the world's best, I'm talking about there's nobody better than me at this. There's nobody you're ever going to meet who's going to be able to do as fast and as prolific and profound workings as I, Sirron the Shaman, do.
all right, so we got us a great review right now. So I'm going to go ahead and read this from my client, Jasmine. She says, I had tried everything from readings to other spellcasters, even doing my own
we got, like, I do this shit, bro. I do this shit, man. Like, we already, this is just from like maybe this month and last month. Like these are reviews, $100,000 months. Like when I tell y'all, I do this shit for real. Y'all quit playing with me, bro.
All right, so we got
I'll turn your ass to a fucking frog. You better quit playing with me.
this is a great review right now. So I'm going to go ahead and read this for my client, Jasmine. She says, I had tried everything from readings to other spellcasters, even doing my own work, but nothing was breaking through. She says, the person that I wanted was stubborn, cold, and completely unmoved. I honestly started to think nothing could shift this situation. She says, then I invested in the domination spell from Sirron the Shaman. Within 3 days, everything turned around. She says their attitude flipped overnight. They started reaching out and listening to her. She says that and doing what she wanted to do without resistance. She says the control and influence is now over them and undeniable. She says it feels like the whole dynamic is finally in my hands. She says this spell is on another level. Thank you, Shaman. Yes, if you guys are wanting to work with the world's best, this is a $10,000 working, but the domination spell will bring your person to you, money back guaranteed. All right, so
$10,000 working, $10,000 spell, $10,000 working. I am the world's best. You're never gonna find nobody doing these workings like how I do them. Okay? When I tell you guys I can bring you your love back, I can fix your situation, I can do this for you, like I've done for hundreds of thousands of others. Go through my credentials. Go look me up. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in my game. I got nothing I need to hide. You guys go check me out, look me up, see what you need to see. You guys are gonna find that what I say is what exactly it is. You know what I mean? People thought I was bullshitting when I talked about my $100,000 month until I showed them my fucking bank statement. You know what I mean? So when I tell you guys I am the world's best, there's no one you're gonna meet doing witchcraft on the scale or the level or the accuracy that I do it on. I really mean that. And I dare, or I challenge any other practitioners out here, prove me you're better, okay?
We can go pay stub to pay stub. You know, we can go spell for spell. We can do whatever you want in this motherfucker, okay? But when I tell you I'm the best, I back what the fuck I'm saying. Like, I've seen nobody doing on the level I've done it on. If you can show me somebody, please do, because I'll give them a job. Real talk. All right, let's go ahead and get back to it now. Okay, let's get back to it now. All right, so now if you guys are in need of the world's most powerful spell workers, you guys want to contact 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265. Okay? That's how you guys want to contact the Shaman. All right, now let's go ahead and dive back into it. Now we had LE, the Cancer. She said, I want to know if Frida is my person. Let's find out for you. Is Frida her person? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. Is Frida her person? Let's find out for you, baby. So, all right. So you have a note card technically popping up for you. But, you know, intuitively what I'm feeling for this right here is that, you know, you're going to be met with a lot of opposition when it comes to this Frida person. Like, you're going to be met with a lot of things that's going to try and block you or stop you from making this happen or from this working out for you. But, you know, if you stand your ground towards this, you can have it, okay? If you actually really stand your ground towards it and really push towards this, you can definitely have what you're wanting, okay? It can come to you. All right? That's the message that I see when it comes towards that. Let me go ahead and look over at your love, money, spirit, and health. See what we got for you at this time. We're past our 3-hour mark, but I'm going to do it. Let's see. Bow, 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 and bow. So now here's what I got for you, Ellie. You have the Queen of Cups in Realms of Love. So that's basically what I just fucking said. If you can stay focused on something and stay fixed on this, you can have it in the realms of love that you're wanting. You can have that thing, okay? So that's what I'm getting in realms of love. In realms of money, career looks very well. You got the 10 of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. So there is max abundance coming through for you. If you're on the lookout for max abundance, you can definitely have it. 10 of Pentacles popping up for you. That is a card of wealth. Overall message when it comes to your health: cut things out of your life that really aren't the best for you or that aren't serving you. Cut these things out of your life and double down on things that are doing good for you in your health and are doing good for you in your health life. And things will really flow for you. When I look over into your overall message from the Spirit, guys, it looks like you're going to be getting some clarity on some things that you weren't clear on. Clarity is going to be coming in for you at this time. Okay, that's what we're going to for you today. And your message, baby. Let me know that in the comments down below. All right, we got Freaky J, Juju, Cotton, Gracia, Visconti, and Kimmy. All right, if you guys are in the live, let me know right now that you're in the live. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like this deck right here because they're laminated. I think that's very cool. Even though I be fucking these laminated cards up, I use them way too fucking much. But I just bought these ones from the store like 2 days ago, and I like them. I like them. You know what I mean? Like, cause you like them right away, but they're different. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the cards, it challenged me because it's like normally I'll use the illustration, like the Queen of Swords. I'll use the illustration. She's the only one that has her head above the clouds. So, you know, keep yourself out of petty energy, blah, 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 with all that type of shit. You know, keep your eyes fixed and focused. But in this card, she doesn't have her head above the clouds. They don't have her with her head above the clouds. Here we go, right here. You know what I mean? So it's like it paints another picture here. It's great for like the intuitive side or the intuitive readings and everything like that. I find that this deck is good for that as well. So I like this deck too. It's a cool deck. Here we go, right here. This is Golden Universal Tarot. Okay, so I think it's from the same ones that made this one right here, but that's what it looks like. It cost me 49 fucking euros though. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit pissed me off. You're gonna charge me 49 goddamn euros. 49 euros? You know how much that is in fucking USD? God damn, I'm like, man, son of a... Alright, so let's see now. Why not? Alright, let's see what we got. I wanna take my lunch break, you guys, but I wanna ask you guys, so who has questions? Who has questions? If you guys have a question that you guys want to know, we'll answer that right now before I hop off live, and then we'll come back and we'll do your readings, okay? So if you guys have questions, yes or no questions, drop your yes or no question at this time. I'll give you guys your answers, and then we'll come back and we will do your actual readings, okay? That's what we'll do. I have 21 years experience with the Rider-Waite decks. I love my decks. That's fire. Your New Balance and Apple Cash is 200. Just sent you 200. Oh, okay. Perfect timing. All right, there we go. Hey, I like that. I like that right there. All right, so we just got payment in. She knocking it out. That's what I like to see. All right, so now we got, will Juan and I get back together? Let's find out for her. Is Juan and her going to get back together? And so, all right, if you can be in control of your emotions, I would say yes, okay? How much is a claim spell? Text me at 682-446-0265. Clauneck spell is $200. You can get a Clauneck spell right now for 200 bucks. We had it for only $100 over the weekend when we had half off. But right now you can get it for $200. Text me at 682-446-0265. If you want the basic level. If you want an advanced level spell, then that's a $5,000 spell, okay? All right, now, so yeah, will Juan and I get together? Yes. If you can just be in control of your emotions when it comes to Juan, things will work out for you, okay? But you gotta learn how to be in control of your emotions, because that might be one of the things that ran his ass off from the get-go, okay? Let's see now, we got, is there a future with me and Miles? That nigga from Spider-Man, the Black Spider-Man? I know your ass talking about the next Spider-Man now. All right, so you have the Chariot popping up for you. So this is a yes card. I'm gonna give you a yes on that. I feel like that there needs to be a change though, like change is coming through for you to be able to have what you want when it comes to this person. So I'm gonna give you a yes popping up for you, or you might have to move, or you might have to have some type of change for you to be able to have that right there. Okay, let's see now. We got yeah, that Queen of Wands is crazy.